Now we're live.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, make some noise. Make some woo
Make-
woo woo.
We can't
Hi,
hear
everybody.
them. They're out there.
I
We
forgot
can't hear them.
Welcome to
Still dead.
welcome to Save Point Society. This is a problem. See, I started the actual live stream on my end too late, and now I'm in ads, and so it's very hard for me to see who is where on the.
Yes.
I am your
Here's the
doofus
friends.
talkie man. I'm Brandon. Above me there, that's going to be the good Dr. Max. One below me, that's our sweet Sean. And then the vertical caboose down there looking extremely happy is Corbin, who is back to life since the previous stream. Before we get going here, I do want to mention that if you can peel your eyes away from our beautiful visages just a little bit and look just a little bit, look down, scroll down, keep going, stop, it's too far. You will see underneath our video there's a tab for sounds with all kinds of fun new sounds for you to spam in chat. So please use those responsibly. And then one last thing would be we have new point redemptions in the stream. So get down there, take a peek, and spend all your money. We love it. Point redemptions in the stream. So get down there, take a peek. So hi everybody. Corbin, what are we playing tonight, buddy?
Simulator 3000.
Yes.
Because it's the only game that I find entertaining right now. So we're gonna do that.
We're going
Because
back in the
Corbin hates
desert,
video
huh?
games.
Yeah, sorry about the echoing. I
Um,
forgot to put the sound in my headphones. I've done this
That's
What's it,
before.
Daisy?
Video games, I also don't like spending a lot of money on games for some reason. For as much as I play, I don't like to spend extra money.
Have you
I mean, I
been
already
tracking
pay
your
for
hours?
Game Pass monthly. Oh god, should we? No, hold on. Steam does track it.
Well,
man,
don't
we're
feel bad,
starting off
Corbin,
hot.
because last time Nick
K-Cup.
was gaming and his wife
Yeah.
threw him under the bus.
big
4,100
time.
plus hours in Destiny.
Actually, what's everyone's most played game in Steam?
Oh, actually, before that,
Oh, not in Steam. It's either WoW or Call of Duty. By
Oh,
boys,
yeah.
we have a
Yeah,
big
I've
point
got-
redeem. By the
Oh,
way,
two
I,
minutes.
Oh God, we sure do.
K-Cup has spent some points and he wants a Sean
Yes.
improv.
Yes.
And he wants to start us off with a Jurassic Park T-Rex, which is
Yeah.
less problematic than I would have thought you'd say. So
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
proud of you.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sean, have you ever done that impression before? Is this brand new? Is this a well-known Sean impression?
I'm trying to think. I know I've done the Velociraptor before, and I've done that Velociraptor.
No, K-Cup,
cough.
we're not doing that. We're not. Nope. It's definitely a hearing T-Rex.
A deaf Jurassic Park T-Rex. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. But
No.
I don't think this is one I've ever tried before. I know they like mimic the sound of like an elephant and then
Yeah, they put together
Something
elephant
else?
and
I think you're
elephant
really
and
overthinking this, Sean. Just
it's
let
like
it
a
rip.
hydra,
Just go with it.
a hydra
Whatever you
of,
think it's,
you know,
whatever you think it
sound.
sounds like.
do we need to
Okay.
give you a
I don't know.
scene? Do we need to give you a scene?
I just have to get in character. I have to
Okay. Okay.
get a little loose and think
take your
about
time.
it. Visualize.
Don't think, just do it.
Hey, shut up. All right.
Sean, do you need us to find the sound of a Roboraptor for like inspiration for you?
No. Oh God.
Okay.
Well, if you could find it, that'd be great. Or know
Okay.
someone who has one.
I do
That'd
know
be
someone that has a Roboraptor. Maybe they can record the audio for you and send it to you sometime.
Mm-hmm. To gargle it. I don't know. Let me think. All right, getting character. T-Rex stepping over the electrified fence.
Is that what you wanted, Jacob? Did you get everything you ever wanted?
Heck,
And
dude,
everything you ever
never
needed?
disappoints.
I was trying to like get like some guttural from my throat, but my throat was dry. So it's like
No,
a-
that's
it's
hey,
wetness
K-Cup
to it.
enjoyed it. Thank you for
All right,
spending those
terrible.
points.
It sounded like
You
air
don't care,
rapidly
Jerry. No,
escaping
geriatric.
from an inner tube.
yeah. So I was trying to project out, and yeah. It was,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Corbin was
Geriatric
also
less
mentioning.
impressed, but Jacob was pumped. So
Yeah, that's really what's important. But Corbin was mentioning he doesn't like to spend money on games. But how do you feel about when people give you gifts, like out of the blue?
I guess I don't mind. Sometimes I feel a little weird about gifts too, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just a little odd, but
I think it's highly
Also-
contextual, right?
it sort of depends, right?
Yeah.
I think it's,
Uh,
I think it's
like
really
it's-
nice when people give you gifts.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
I did get a gift recently. It showed up in the mail the other day. It's a box.
Yeah.
Came in this box. I will be sure not to show any addresses. Let me see it. Is it on
Mhm, I
stream?
can see the
Yeah, it's on stream. Okay. So this came from the good Dr. Max, who sent
That
it
was
to
me.
me
Yeah.
recently.
I sent it to you.
So we're gonna open it. We're gonna unbox this together on stream.
Ooh, actually, I'm gonna go
So-
get my. I have a counterpart to it. Before you open that, hold on.
Thank
hold
you,
on.
Five.
Well, it's open. It's open. I just haven't moved the packaging like padding yet.
I don't like that Max and Corbin are gonna have something special that they share on stream. Sean, we need something.
I know, right? This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
this feels
Oh.
like they're dividing us.
What
Okay.
if this is?
I like how Max left as soon as he opened it too. Like, ah, shit.
Yeah, right. Well, he said he has a counterpart to
I
it,
wanna
so
All right, what'd you get? What'd you get? There's more than one thing in there.
So we're gonna open it up. We're gonna pull out the padding bubble wrap. Oh hell yeah!
Pops with the bubbles.
I got some Legos. I like
Nice.
this. Got a little.
Definitely not just stuff I had on my desk that I wanted to get rid
Hold
of.
on.
Don't worry.
absolutely not.
It's
One of the parts fell off. Okay, it's back on. It is a little Lego X-wing. That's pretty awesome.
Yes. Excellent.
nice.
It's gonna look awesome on one of my little shelves. And I'm pretty
I know.
sure I've seen this on your desk. Okay. Oh hell yeah! Got a little rubber cockroach. Good.
Oh, perfect.
I was kind of hoping
Kinda-
Kayleen was
I can
there
finish that.
for
I was
Kinda-
hoping
kinda-
Hobbs was gonna be in there.
Well,
Kinda
fun little
reminds
funny
me
cock,
of-
you know?
Living in
What?
Florida again.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that back
Yeah.
for you.
With
Well, you had
those- with
geckos,
those-
so
with palmetto bugs, which are just giant flying cockroaches. A sticker, Blackest Night candles and things, little Ouija board. I'm guessing this is like an oddity shop in Milwaukee somewhere.
Kind of a hint, you know. It's a hint, really.
Okay. And
Does
then
he have to solve
oh
something?
hell yeah,
I hope not.
this is amazing. Can I burn this on stream? Does it smell like
think
something?
so.
Oh. So what is it?
And it's a prayer candle.
Oh,
like that.
perfect.
With the Saint Axl Rose on it.
Oh,
which
that's
is
pretty cool.
Oh,
Pretty
that's
amazing.
beautiful.
Corbin.
This is
I
fantastic.
was walking by a street vendor and I was like, I want that.
Oh, sweet
Hell
Well,
yeah.
of course, the same thing. I had to buy myself one, right? So I had to get one suited to myself.
Oh, beautiful. Perfect.
Did you get Lemmy?
Yeah.
yeah.
He sure
The
did.
Lemmy
Is it
Killmeister
Lemmy?
prayer
Yep.
candle.
It's Lemmy,
It
yeah.
is Lemmy.
Is it? Yes.
Well,
Hell yeah, dude.
kick the tires and
did
light the fires, boys. Come on. What do they smell like?
I don't have.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Does it smell like real Lemmy?
It's
Um,
actually,
oof.
yeah, it has no scent.
Like candles.
Does
Oh.
It's like
does it smell like Lemmy's current state?
I hope not. I hope not. Mine smells very
Be a bummer.
fresh and
those
clean.
Jack Daniels.
I'm glad you. It's great that you draped
yeah.
your GNR blanket over the couch as well. So now I feel
Yeah,
like I
right.
really nailed it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's
All right,
amazing.
there you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy, enjoy, man.
Thank you.
They did not. If they did, it was pre. I got it many weeks ago. I'm sure
gotcha.
it would have been snapped up if it was after already.
Yeah.
Oh, Draneth's kicking in on the most played Steam games here. Idle
Oh, boy.
games, those don't count. That's not fair.
No.
Yeah,
no,
Elden
we
Ring.
don't
What a
count
surprise, Draneth. What a surprise that's your most played Steam game.
those.
I'm a degenerate, so mine is
Shocker.
actually Dark Souls 2 because I'm a horrible person.
Dude, I don't even want to know how many hours of Call of Duty I have. Like, it's a
You
lot.
don't play it through Steam, do you?
No, I was playing it through Xbox, and
God.
it tracks it on there too. It's like
Oh,
something
does it?
like
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me see if we can find it.
Corbin
I
actually
didn't
Play
lived
that many
in
Steam
game.
games. That's why mine is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't play on Steam, I think mine on Steam are. I'm a basic bitch. Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate. Like, yeah.
Sense. That makes sense.
Last
Without-
played. Oh Jesus Christ! I don't even want to say the amount of
Yes.
time. Oh
Yes.
my God!
Come
last
on.
last played a year ago. So I've not played Call of Duty in a year. Time played 61.9 days.
Wow.
So there we go. I feel fucking terrible about myself now.
Hang on one second.
Awesome.
That's merely That's merely
didn't beat Nick.
1,485 hours, you loser.
Oh,
You're-
God.
It's so many days. It's so many
You're
days in
Nick
Call of Duty.
It's
You're
2 months.
2,700 hours
Wait.
short of Judas. Catch up.
But that's just on this iteration of Call of Duty. That doesn't count like
Oh.
previous.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like-
jeez, that's insane.
Yeah.
Your
never
previous
mind then,
the
yeah.
previous one was probably more. I'm sure it was more.
I'm
Oh,
sure-
100%.
Yeah, the original Warzone, I'm sure, is way more.
Mhm.
Geriatric, the 10 minutes you played of Marvel Rivals makes it the most played Steam game you have? Do you just not have anything else on Steam, or what's the...
Boot it up. See how you feel.
Yeah.
Alright. So what are you gonna be
Corbin,
doing in
hour-
Dune today, Corbin? What's the mission?
Let's see. In Dune, I've got like 220 hours so far, so that's cool.
Dang.
I don't know. I was just gonna cruise around and try and find some materials. You know, some
Neat.
supposedly there's some like really good, unique schematic that I guess is really good. So I figured I'd try and find that.
Okay.
And then we may just cruise out to the deep desert and go treasure hunting, because I learned that that's a thing, and it's kind of
Went
rad.
well last time. I wasn't here for that stream, but things were going well for you.
Seemed like it.
Oh yeah, no, that's when I went out there and like was really undergeared for that.
Mhm.
I've corrected some of that, but some of the deeper dungeons are like insane. Like I do like no damage out there. It's awesome. So let's
Perfect.
get started. Here we go. All right, we're gonna
Noodle
connect.
arms.
Yay!
Very good.
Cyberpunk's
So
on
the-
GOG? I thought that GOG was just for older games, Dranith. Doesn't it stand for good old
Oh.
games?
But there's a big old Cyberpunk sale going on right now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
On Steam. Yeah.
Other game that I played a
You used to,
metric
okay.
ton of was World of Warcraft. I don't even want to know what that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude. I thought about checking, but I think you have to have an active sub to check your time played. I wonder if I can check it on Final Fantasy 14. Let me see. How do I check?
Let me see.
Oh,
don't
and
wanna
Max,
look.
if you ever decide to log in again, I gave you access to this little base too out in the deep desert.
Thank you. I logged in. I was in yesterday. I had to do my Dune chores. Like I had to do my my maintenance. I had to like log in and go mine a bunch of stuff and fill up my generators and make sure the game doesn't take back my base. And I forgot to pay taxes though. Do you know if I still have to pay taxes?
I didn't have to today. I think I paid
happens if
taxes
you don't?
last time I was on.
Appreciate.
So they turn off your like property shield, so the desert starts claiming your stuff a lot faster.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Chained Echoes
I've
released
actually-
the DLC.
I spent the last like 3 days camping some dude's base because his like sub fife was sitting out in the open, and I was just waiting for it to break down so I could loot all of his stuff.
I've
And so
watched
today I took a bunch of his crap because
I've watched
all of his
Horror
base is, like,
Acolyte
gone.
play. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Apologize.
Speak of the devil.
Horror Acolyte, I've watched him play Chained Echoes. I think he's got at least 6 weeks into that game as far as the
Damn.
streams go. 6 weeks straight. Like every day, 7 days a week, he plays for 14 hours a day. And he is, he's approximately a quarter of the way through, I think.
Well then,
That's just my gestalt.
are you just terrible at video games, horror, or is Max being a liar again? You can tell us. It's
It's
okay.
not being sweets, that's for sure.
That's right. Poor horror. Well, actually, he made that face, so get him. Never mind. Get him, Max.
Come on.
Both.
Baby Kitty's here, so I got
He's good.
I know Chained Echoes is supposed to be good. The art style doesn't appeal to me in that one for some reason. I like the art style of what's the other one that came out like right around that time?
Sea of
Look at my
Stars?
cat.
Star of
That's
Seas
the
or
one,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, baby kitty. Welcome
Which
in.
cat is it? Is it Hobbs?
It's
No,
Baby Kitty.
It's Nibs.
It's
I
baby
heard my
kitty
door
morning.
rattling, and I'm like, what is that? No, it's the cat. She wanted to come in.
Yes.
Yeah, the art style is very reminiscent of Chrono Trigger, and it actually looks like a pretty fun game. Horror's been he's been chipping away at it, but my joke whenever I sign into his channel is just like, how many years have you been playing this? Oh boy, I was worried it was going to
SML.
happen.
Oh,
Welcome
SML. Hell
The
yeah.
SML podcast rating crew.
Welcome
We're
in.
reviewing
Welcome
hot Hobbit action over there. All hobbits,
Oh,
all the
baby.
time. Man, I had to turn it off.
Your
I was
lucky
getting
day.
all worked up.
I do believe the
Hello,
review of
everybody.
the Hobbit action was going on. What was the verdict, SML?
Wait, what
Do
game
you
is this?
recommend the Hobbit game?
Carnage,
This is
welcome
where-
in.
This is where you get all these. Okay.
I believe the Hobbit game was a buy for the value. Cozy,
Yeah,
excellent.
approved of it as said there. It sounds like a lot of fun. Well, welcome in, Raiders. If you haven't been here to the Save Point Society, we are four chuckleheads that have known each other for far too long and just decided to start doing a collective gaming channel, variety of games, trying to pick apart topics here and there, and man, be reasonably entertaining. I mean, sometimes unreasonably too.
Yeah,
What's going on, Lady Margaret?
Yeah, there it is.
overly reasonable.
Shouldn't you be packing right now? I believe you said you're supposed to be
Yep.
packing. So hopefully we can entertain
Well, then she would
you while
miss
you
her
do
favorite
that.
screen.
late
She
for
can't
Hey!
do that.
Did you just shoot that mouse?
So,
Sure did.
what?
You switch to the mouse.
Asshole.
When is the next 4-hour RoboCop stream? You have a request there, Max.
So it's a possibility I can squeeze one in this weekend sometime. But I have a
You're
job
doing
starting
that,
up
you-
on Monday, so it's probably going to be, if not this weekend, it'll be next weekend. Hi, Cat. Hello. I'm
That,
doing things.
don't need
Baby
that,
kitty.
don't
I had
need
popped into your stream while
that.
you were reviewing some kind of cat simulator game. SML, you're being entertaining.
Was that Stray?
You were big. I
Nope,
have a real
it was
cat
something
sim
about
right
knocking,
now.
like actually being like cat, like knocking things off.
Oh, it was like a
ledges.
VR game.
Maybe I'm not sure. I didn't catch all of it.
2042. You got it, baby.
Yeah.
That's there was a quest on my last stream with RoboCop fixing a fuse box. You actually had to trace the wires.
The action just never stops.
And throw the fuse. Like
Nothing
every
was
the one at
better
the post
than
office, yeah,
looking
yeah.
for a towel, though.
Oh,
That,
Well,
that
it's up
towel
there.
hunt was next level gaming.
Well, the most important part of the towel mission was getting to see that absolute specimen stepping out of the shower. Goodness
Oh,
gracious!
yeah.
I don't know how we were able to hold it together.
I think his name was Kurtz, and I believe the mayor's name is Kurtz or something like that. They're way too
Kurtz,
close
Kurtz.
Oh,
together.
are they dating?
I didn't ask.
Kurtz
Nope,
and
nope.
Kurtz,
I guess
Your
they'd be
local
married, huh?
How long are you
your
going to be
local
here?
attorneys.
Yeah, typically you don't take the same name if you're only dating, I suppose.
I mean,
I mean, you can do
Somebody's
anything you
done
want.
it.
Is that
Yeah.
why my relationships
America.
always fall apart? Because I immediately start asking them when they're going to take my name, like on date 3. Is that the problem?
Oh, I
Yeah, you
just
gotta wait till
assumed
date
that you
4 or 5.
immediately were offering to take their name.
Well, either way, yeah. I'm a giver and a taker, after all.
or
I'm
take.
trying to do things here. Hey.
Date 2, Brandon's like, here, I'll take your last name, please.
Does your
Don't go.
helicopter like flutter like a bug?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
ornithopter.
I haven't been paying attention to this shit. I don't know.
We're like, yeah, it's a dragonfly.
Yeah.
Where have you been
Or
in all
Acolyte
of
says
the
he
Dune?
doesn't think one of those name-taking things is less alarming than the other. And SML, if you don't elope by the second date, what's the point? I agree.
Yeah, I'm sorry that
Always
I like
be
to keep
closing.
things spontaneous, horror. I'm sorry.
Always be closing, right, Cat?
That's right.
That cat loves you right now, Max.
Cat always loves me.
Yep.
That's facts.
It's disgustingly sweet. I hate it. Get it out of here.
Do not say
That's
that
not
about
good.
Baby Kitty. Baby Kitty
I
is
know.
amazing.
Baby kitty's
She
amazing.
can't hear your insults.
She's not getting a cut of the revenue.
And incredibly salt. Or
she is.
soft.
Why,
She's very soft.
she should get all of the revenue.
Absolutely not.
She should get all of the ones of dollars that we get.
Oh
from
god, she's
Twitch.
staring. She heard me.
Let's face it, nobody is here for us when you have
That's true.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we all had a cat on our lap, do you realize we'd have like quadruple the followers? It would just
Well,
it
my
wouldn't
face
even
would be
fair.
exploding.
Probably.
So
Yeah, well, that would be fun.
That would
That'd
be so
fun
great.
to watch.
So we need everybody to own a cat. That's what I just heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
cats.
And Brandon has to have the most cats because he's allergic and he has to see how long
You
he
can get those
survives.
sphinxes. They don't have any hair, and I know
Yeah,
their
no
skin's
bunch of
all
hairless
oily and
cats
weird.
slumping all over you.
Yeah.
Isn't
Friend's
there
date
like
wakes up the next
like
morning.
a Himalayan something cat that's like hypoallergenic?
Might be one, yeah.
It's like a
I don't know if
Siberian
anything's
forest
actually-
cat or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Acolyte.
I've checked because a cat would be a perfect pet for me because then I wouldn't have to worry about leaving it, here while I go to work. But there's no such thing as like an actual hypoallergenic cat.
Exactly.
Brandon, did you read Acolyte's comment?
I sure did. I'm trying to respond to it, but I can't talk and type at the same time. Brain no work, no good that way.
Brandon's date wakes up the next morning. The room's repainted. Guest room turned into a nursery.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's called
Okay,
efficiency.
Hi.
What is this?
You're just gonna hang out, huh?
What? That's new. Haven't seen that before.
What'd you get? What'd you find? What is it?
An irradiated core. I'm just out here doing some treasure hunting.
Okay.
Apparently,
You
this is a
shouldn't-
good way to get some resources.
You shouldn't
are
be
you
picking up
concerned-
radiation stuff, Corbin.
Are you
Why?
concerned that your
Why not?
wings are red on your
They're
ornithopter?
orange. They're orange.
Okay.
Orange ornithopter.
That means they're
Right?
doing good,
Up.
right?
I mean, they're like 50%, I think.
It
Okay.
depends on how you feel about the color orange, I think. If you like it, then just keep going.
Do some tricks. Test
Yeah.
that bad boys out.
Do a barrel roll.
Durability test.
Oh,
I'm sure it's
another
fine.
treasure.
Shoot the
Where's all
ground.
this treasure coming from, by the way?
Well,
ground?
the Lord put it there, and so
Thanks.
I'm here to take it from him.
Hmm.
Them Lord.
Don't bite the cord.
on the ground.
This is the Dune equivalent of like finding fossils.
Yeah.
Is it making you question your beliefs, Corbin?
No, my beliefs are pretty well grounded, I think, at this point.
Hmm.
Should we try and salvage this wrecked ship? It worked out
Where?
really well
Yeah,
for me
absolutely.
last time I
Yeah,
did it.
wasn't that the last time you got eaten by a worm? Let's do
Yep.
it.
Oh, I see
Sure
it.
was.
Did you fix your house so you don't get locked in it again?
I added a piece of equipment so in case that does ever happen again, I can get out. Yes.
Good call. Good call on that. What?
Although I am in the PvP area, so I probably need to be a little
Ah.
careful.
No, roll tide.
Yeah.
You look cool. That's all that matters.
That's right.
Yeah, I
You
won't.
actually look a
though, when
lot
I
like
get
a
killed.
Destiny 2 character right now.
Yeah, actually, when he logged in, I was like, wait, we doing Destiny 2 again? I was like, what's going on?
Draneth has a question for you, Corbin. Is the device that you added to that house, is it a door? Is that what you added? So you don't get stuck in there anymore? Is that the advanced piece of equipment that you added?
Manifest? What?
Corbin's
There's
no
some
selling.
No
goodies in
selling
here.
you, Draneth,
There's
I'm
some
sorry.
goodies in here.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I
Corbin's
added
just
to
gonna
it.
get him killed.
If I ever get locked in my house, it might take me days to notice. 5. Why?
Hey, there's a storm on the horizon there.
I'm an indoor boy too, but
You gonna be able to outrun that storm before it rips your red hot wings off?
We're about to
just
find
now.
out.
Okay.
Put some rockets on your wings so you can go faster. It'll
a good
definitely
idea.
not test the durability.
yeah, you want those?
You do have
you want
rockets on
to?
it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, more.
I can't. The game won't let me. I
You
would
have two
otherwise.
components that are
Hack
red.
the game.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
we're
about
fine.
a game called Silent Hill 4: The Room. I actually don't know
Yeah,
anything
Brandon,
about that
listen.
one, Draneth.
Listen, Brandon. Listen to Draneth. It's definitely not a spooky game.
I could probably handle a Silent Hill game these days. I think I'd be okay.
You're
What's
just
Silent Hill?
scared in Nine Souls. There's no way that you're gonna handle a spooky game.
Shut up. I didn't say I wouldn't be scared. I'm just saying that I could handle it. I would definitely
To
be
be fair-
scared.
The 9 Soul shit came out of nowhere. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I was unprepared.
It was all of a
Silent
sudden
Hill will be
Slayer
ready.
Rain of Blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You're already
I'll-
primed up. You know it's coming.
I'll have a big blankie on that can pull over my head if I get too scared.
Get your bookie.
Oh, easy,
Alright.
easy,
Easy.
I have a cup
easy.
of hot chalky right there to make me
Glad
feel
your
comfortable.
wings can pierce through the walls and ceiling without causing
You
damage.
got your
That's
Cloud Strife anime pillow. You can.
That's right.
good.
I am a big fan of the fact that the wings take like 0 damage.
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
thought you were going to say that I had a cloud anime pillow, but either way,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
both good.
I'm pretty sure they test it and they're just like, oh, this is not going to work. So let's just not have it take damage. They're like,
Corbin,
oh,
you've
it's gonna
gone
be a nightmare.
further into this part of the game than I have.
Yeah.
What's your there's all that there's
Spoilers.
all the chatter on. What's your like review of this part of the game? Like criticism, yays, nays.
Not-
I'm just
it's
curious
not
what your
good.
impression is.
It's
Yeah.
not good at all.
okay.
So like the beginning parts of the game are actually really fun. Like I really like you get established, you build up like your like base. I like the building part of things, but like if you're not part of a guild and you're not part of like a group that plays regularly, like this part sucks because it's like it's very desolate. Some of the parts feel really like difficult, and then you just have this constant worry of like PvP and just getting like killed by other players
Right.
just because they're also bored because there's nothing else to do.
Right. So, and then you also like you can get these new resources out here, but
Yeah. I don't
you
know what to do
have
with them though.
right, right. There's not like a ton to do with them. And then your base here that you built, you have to like redo this every week, right?
Yeah, but this is like as rudimentary and just utilitarian as possible.
Sure.
And like I will farm like a couple of nodes real quick before I even come out here. And so I can put this together in like a couple of minutes. Like it really
Sure.
doesn't take that much time. But yeah, it is
No, I get
annoying
it.
to have to like rebuild it every week.
One of your weekly
Right,
Dune
right.
chores.
Have you considered voicing your complaints by abusing the devs on Twitter or Reddit? I understand that's the best way for gamers to give feedback.
Or just leave
Is it-
bullshit review
is-
scores.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Have you considered? Yeah. Have you considered doing a review bombing campaign?
Just
I
say
understand these
no
are popular
bouncing
options.
titties. This game sucks. F minus.
Wait, who put that up? Because that's an amazing comment. I appreciate that.
I think Sean
actually.
just did.
I just
Well, all right, good job, Sean.
thank you.
Yeah, I've kind of read
This is-
some of that and only dipped my toe in this part of the game, but yeah, it's sort of like I was really enjoying the other area of this game, and it comes to an end, and I'm like, this part sucks.
Well,
It reminds me a little bit of Sean. Did you play Guild Wars 2 with us when it launched?
No, I never tried Guild Wars.
Okay.
I tried well, obviously I played WoW with you guys, and then I played what was that Amazon one? New World?
Oh,
Is that the name of
I know
it?
what you're talking about. New World,
Yeah, it was New World.
Yeah.
and there's Lost
I tried that
Epoch
for
or
a little
something like
bit.
that. Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine.
Guild Wars 2 had like an amazing leveling experience, and then when you got to max level, all of a sudden there was just like, it's like they hadn't thought of endgame at all. There was like
They're
a
like,
few
"Oh,
world
crap."
dragons that would like be recurring events to fight, and other than that, it was like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it kind of feels like this is the same way where the end game is just like not very well thought out at all.
it just
Yeah.
is like non-existent, man, and I just don't.
Yeah.
I wonder
don't
what
really
the fix
know.
is. That would be a good speculation. Maybe we can do it after the ads, but I wonder what the
Yeah.
fix would be.
It's tough in MMOs because the other way that a lot of like I think WoW does a pretty good job of it, and Final Fantasy 14, but the leveling experience is kind of a bit of a like just get through it as fast as you can because the end game is really good and you just want to get to that. So
How many hours of
balancing those
that?
two things.
Like how many hours does it take to get to the end game?
In what, like Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah.
Forever. Yeah, they ask a
Forever.
lot of investment at this point.
Yeah, it's like
Forever.
a big investment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, Hor. I actually liked in this one that it was more relaxed in the beginning, get to know the game. The beginning story of this one, like the first bit, was fun and engaging. And I don't like racing to the end to actually do this stuff. This one's opposite. You
Yeah.
race to the end to get bored. So you
Like,
just wanna
That's
take your
happening
time.
any
I don't-
minute.
I don't mind games where you have to like race to the end to like get to the end game stuff. Like I don't mind that, but like this, like I didn't even realize I was at the end of the like missions and the quests. I was like, okay, like where do I get like more quests? And then it was like, oh, there isn't anymore. I was like, okay, so now what?
We are at
So I
ads,
just-
gentlemen.
Fly to the deep desert and
Grab a drink.
look at this desolate wasteland and hope not to get ganked. And listen to all of the dumb chat.
Yeah, that's actually one of the only good things, I think.
I mean, it really is Baron's chat 2.0.
It really
which I
is.
kind of
Yeah, we-
appreciate.
Is it proximity chat? I can't remember if we talked about this before.
They
There
do
is-
have it.
There is prox chat, and then the text that keeps popping up that's like deep desert, like worldwide.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fun though. I do. Yeah, like I do like a nice lively chat like that. Which is I feel like that happens more in like when a game is young like this. I think FF14 kind of used to be that way, but it's they're in their 7th expansion now, and it's not no more of that. Everything is very
Or says-
like, I don't want to say min-maxed, but yeah.
He was a fan of the Path of Exile end games, and that few games seem to.
There are very few games that endgame grind I like. I think Path of Exile is one of the few. Durandith's going to be all over that because Durandith was a big Path of Exile boy.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to try it, but the second one I heard was coming out, so I'm kind of waiting for like the early access
is-
of that to end.
Isn't Path
Two
of
is fun.
Exile the one with like the insane talent trees?
Yes.
The one that
Yeah,
Elon
Path of
Musk
Exile games,
got to the end of immediately.
Yeah, definitely didn't pay people to do it for him.
And we're back.
We're gonna go try and loot this fallen ship.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I just checked, Jared. My FF14. It's not in Steam, obviously, but my FF14 playtime is just over 1,700 hours. Pretty good. Pretty good. Although I'm sure my WoW blows that out of the water. But
I probably
what
have the
blows
most
what?
hours in
my WoW playtime, I'm sure, is like way more than my FF14 playtime. I think.
I would guess that the game I have the most hours overall in my life in is Ultima Online. Probably still.
You did play the hell out of that when you were.
Oh my god. So many hours of my life are gone.
Damn, that's wild. I mean, I knew El Realm Reborn was big, but 760 and just that? God damn.
It's yeah. So I guess the question would be, Corbin, what do you think the fix is for this game? Like, what would make the end game more interesting? What do you think they got to do for it?
I think it needs to be less like. Can't hear if there's a worm coming or not. I think it needs to be less PvP focused. I think as long as it's like purely PvP, like people are just like you're gonna have like the hardcore players have like a strong guild that like can play together, but like your average like solo players that like I mean I work weird hours. Like I don't expect you guys to like come on and play with me because it's like 3 a.m.
Right.
And so I don't know what the like answer is, but I think it just has to be like less PvP focused and they need more like reasonable missions to like make it interesting.
Are there like weekly missions or weekly
Nope.
nothing? There's no.
Nope.
Really?
No.
Oh, geez.
So, I mean, I
dailies?
guess
Yeah, they really
in
aren't.
theory you could say that like
Fortnite.
the like because every week the storm comes
On
through
a Fortnite,
and like
brother.
wipes the whole like slate clean out here, and so there's that. So it's sort of like weekly missions, but like if it's just the same stuff over and over and over, like there's not a whole lot of staying power.
Right.
Sure.
The other thing is, the thing that struck me about this game, like I love the look, I love the art, I love all of that. This is like another MMO that has kind of a really barren world feel. I mean, it's a big desert, but there's also not a lot of social. Like out here, you actually see people chatting, but you rarely run into people in the game despite seeing all these structures, and it just sort of feels unpopulated. And I don't know, I think Endgame, if it has more of a social aspect, is probably going to hold up better.
That's also because it is unpopulated. Like the player base, like if you look at the numbers, like fell off like really hard. And I think
did it? I have not looked at the numbers.
And so I think part of it is because of this end game. Like people get out here and they're like, so this is it? All right, I'm out. I'm gonna go do something else. But like for me, I'm still trying to like, I'm just trying to get like the top tier, like equipment just because.
Sure, like you're making your own quest.
And so it
Doing
gives
your
me
own
something to do. And when I come home from work at 3 a.m., I don't have to think a whole lot.
It's
3 a.m. is when I do my best thinking. It's when I'm laying in bed awake,
Seeping.
going over all the regrets that I have and all the mistakes I've made in my life.
remembering all those embarrassing
all the shit
moments
you
from
gotta
middle
do.
school.
Exactly, yeah.
You always have to look
like-
back at those moments and wonder if that was a fork in your life, because like you could have that one embarrassing
give
thing
me
that
this
happened in
3 a.m.
class
talk,
did it ruin
Max.
your confidence just enough that like maybe you didn't turn out to be a certain way. I mean, do you ever think about that late at night?
Yeah, it's great.
Are you talking personally to me? Because absolutely, of course.
Yeah, it's like I feel targeted. as shit.
So that is kind of a fun thing to think about, but also the way that I've heard it put, that I think is the kind of like the best way, and makes me feel better about those kind of things, is if you were to go back in time and have a chance to do that thing again, but you weren't able to you're not able to transfer your current consciousness, right? And you go back in time and do that thing, you would always do the same thing. Because if you think that we're reasonable or that we are rational actors and that we always choose what appears to be the best path available to us at any given choice, we're always going to choose that given the knowledge that we had at the time. So it makes me feel better. It's like, okay, well,
but if you go back, you're assuming you have knowledge from now. Are you not?
Well, right. If you take your knowledge from now, then whatever. But I just mean that
I
if you
see.
think
I
about
see, yeah.
you wouldn't have ever done anything differently if you only had the knowledge that you had then. Like, so you don't, it makes me feel less bad about like mistakes that I've made. Cause like, okay, well, I was just stupid. That's all.
Yeah.
Just
I was inexperienced. I didn't know.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, it was a learning experience.
I've never made any mistakes, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, we talked about this before. Yeah. Corbin was always a good kid. He started investing at the age of 11.
Do not have a jar full of change on my dresser at all.
No,
everything I own is invested. Well,
5, if I have my knowledge from now and go back, I'll just make larger mistakes thinking I know better. That's the other thing, is that, yeah, you don't know that perhaps the thing that you didn't do was actually would have made things worse. So not worth it. Not worth it.
It would be interesting. Go back 20 years and have the same knowledge and sensibilities I have now. I can't imagine. I would be way more insufferable than I already am. There's no doubt.
Well, yeah,
you like 20 years to hone on top of what I've already honed at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have another 50% like time to like concentrate your smugness.
I would be geriatric.
It would be incredible.
Don't panic, anybody. I come from a half Jewish family.
Yeah, he meant that in a loving way.
So, I know geriatric.
It's just like when they get on me about my lust for pasta. Max's lust for complaining and smugness is, well, it was inherited and passed down from his forefathers.
See, now you're starting to cross a line, though. That's the thing.
Why? This is going to be a short. I'm going to be in more trouble than I was last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously. But I think replaying those situations, I don't know. I just wish I was smarter 20 years ago than I was. And I get
that's
part of the process.
That's
part of the process. What's that?
You were a lot smarter than I was 20 years ago. Like, you
I
guys
know
knew I
all
was
of us
like,
were,
oh my
yeah.
God. If I knew what I know now back then, I probably would be in a lot more trouble.
Do you have any situations like from, youth is wasted on the young. Damn right, horror. Do you have any situations that you can think of that are like safe to talk about? That like you wish you had your knowledge for, like your current knowledge level to go back?
Well, I mean, just think it in broad strokes. Like, how much did you worry about something stupid in high school or even college years? Like, oh my God, I made a fool of myself in this social situation, and now I don't care. In fact, I thrive on it. I don't care about being square, as they used to say. That's very freeing, and I wish you don't have that perspective when you're a teenager and you're in your 20s and you're trying to impress people and land a job and blah, blah, blah. And it's very nice to have it now where you don't have to care as much because you realize you have this perspective on society. Like, people will not remember that thing you did in high school that wakes you up at 3 a.m. and worried you and still sticks with you for some damn reason. But you also can't really have that perspective until you've lived quattro decades, I think.
And that's why you would always want instead of going back to the knowledge you had, I'd rather go back with the ability to learn from my mistakes or be willing to take more risks in order to learn more things quickly.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's fair taking the risks.
Also, trademark is a great super idea. Don't take it, all right?
Okay.
I mean, we wore Dragon Ball t-shirts in high school. Like, we were risk takers.
Yeah.
No girls were ever going to talk to us considering we wore that.
Those fucking t-shirts are worth like $300 now.
Yeah,
all the ones you got
from
Hot Topic, like the weird kind of unofficial ones.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Some of those were rad, dude. Some of those were so cool.
Yeah, some are pretty awesome.
No, I probably would have done a lot of cocaine, knowing what I know now. So it's probably good that I don't, I'll be honest.
Wait. But you actually have scientific knowledge now that suggests that it would be bad for your heart. It would do all this advanced coronary arterial disease, all this sort of stuff. So, I don't know if you would be.
No, I working where I work, I see a lot of people where I'm like, man, they seem like they didn't really live. Like, I probably should have done more drugs. And so it's kind of a weird perspective on it, I guess.
I get it. I was watching I was perusing the Instagram this morning, and a reel came across that was, I think I sent it to you guys, the Scottish dude. Did you guys get that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure did.
This dude's 71 years old. It's a documentary from, I think, the early 80s, late 70s, something like that. It's just a Scottish guy who wakes up doesn't believe in eating on an empty stomach, as he said. Like, drinks a dram of scotch for breakfast, has another one, then gets on this single-speed rickety bicycle, goes bombing down hill and vale through bogs, just like off-roading this thing that is not a mountain bike. And his whole thing is he rode like 20 miles to this town because he wanted to go see if his friend was there. I guess a lady friend. I don't know what their relationship was, but he's just like that.
She's the widow of like one of his best friends or something.
Ah, yes.
Who, like, passed away.
So, but on the way there, on this 20-mile ride, mind you, he's already a couple scotches in. He hides bottles along the way, and so like he'll stop and pull over, and you just like see this cut. It's like a little documentary. They're following the guy, and he keeps finding these bottles like buried between rocks and stuff, and like taking pulls off of them. And he says something like, "I think I might have finished about 3/4 of a bottle by the time the day was done." But he goes from all this, gets to the town, 20 miles and who knows how much scotch later, has 4 pints of beer by the time he gets there. And he's like, the first one you don't really have a taste for, so it's best to drink the first, second, and third as quickly as possible. And then by the fourth one, you're probably feeling it. So he does all this, and he finally shows up at this person's house, and he's like, knocks on her door twice. She doesn't answer, and he's like, oh, I guess I'll go home. And like 20 miles back, and how it's just like, that's this dude's life. That's insane. How does he survive that? And apparently, and this is according to a comment.
He's happy.
Well, he didn't seem unhappy. This is according to a comment that somebody left. He lived to be 90. I don't know if that's true. Let's whatever. But he already made it 71 doing that much to himself. In those stories, I definitely don't advocate doing any of that stuff, but there are just those people who, for some reason, built different, can defy those biochemical odds and just like proceed through life in a way that would bury me so much sooner.
Yeah, I was gonna say the number one thing I would do is go back and like take better care of my body, but I guess whatever. Scottish guy lived to be 90, so screw it. Just never mind.
Yeah.
Going back to the abuse.
Wake up and
My
drink
bad.
scotch, Brandon. Jesus, what are you doing?
But obviously, there's the fallacy, and I don't know which bias it is, but you see that story and you're like, well, if he did it, I'm gonna do it, because you're gonna
course,
put the
yeah,
odds in
that's
your favor,
science.
right? Yeah, edge cases do stand out, and you'd rather be that guy. I don't know if
exceptions
I
make
want to
the
be that
rule.
guy.
I
But
want
if
you
you
to
knew
be
ahead
that
of
guy.
time, you knew ahead of time that you could live that life like reasonably healthy till 90 and do that. Like, it's hard not to think you'd pick that, but you just don't know.
But it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder though. What if he didn't abuse himself like that? Would he live to be like 140? Like how long would he go? Or does the alcohol, like I don't know, miraculously make him last longer? I don't
pickled
understand.
him.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
it's a preservative, man. He's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Pickled him.
Himself. It's good.
yeah,
That's
I
just
would
survivorship
agree.
bias.
Survivorship
Yeah,
bias,
yeah.
definitely. There's definitely, so like Judas, you raised a good point. Like, try to take better care of myself. Brandon raised a point too. Like, I was really overweight in high school. I wish I would have, if I would have avoided that, I probably would have avoided a lot of like other issues along the way, etc. It would have been nice to have the knowledge that I had now to like get that under control. But
Yeah.
I also have to wonder, like, the way I turned out, like, the things that I succeeded at in life, was it because of, like, being made fun of incessantly for those things? Like, I don't know if I'm kinder to people because of it. So,
Probably.
it's kind of a what if.
Well,
We'll
you
never
know
know.
what? Like, if you grow up fat, you better be funny. So that's one thing that
Yeah,
that's
no,
one thing that
I
I
think
had to
that's-
learn young was you better have a
fair.
personality. Damn it.
Never saw a funny, skinny person. Really haven't.
But even not even just like taking care of the body, but we kind of mentioned it. I can't remember if it was on stream or some other time, but I know when I was younger and like just getting into like the gym and stuff, you mentioned one time you had come over, Max, and my ridiculous cabinet full of supplements that I wish I had the knowledge that I do now. That like 95% of it is just garbage.
I
You're just
remember
throwing your
that.
money
Oh, yeah.
away.
I think I was in medical school at the time,
This is
wasn't
shit.
I? I was
Oh, yeah.
Maybe,
being,
yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah, I
being
remember
extra
this.
pretentious about that.
It
I
was
remember that.
post-college, so it would have been like 15-ish years ago for me.
Yeah, no, I think I was in medical school. I remember going through, because I was reading all the labels, and I was like, why do you need 25,000% of B12 that just goes straight to your urine? Like, it just makes it more yellow.
Well, but it makes my urine very powerful, and it makes me feel like more of a man, and that's really what this is all. This for vibes.
I think
Yeah,
I
all
asked you
that
how much you
nonsense.
spent on
Energizing
all
the
that,
toilet
and you
bowl.
shut it
That's all
down.
you're doing.
Glutamine and D-aspartic acid,
Uh-huh.
and beta-alanine, and just bullshit, left and right.
I mean, most of the supplements are bullshit.
If you're trying to get into, I don't know why you're here. If you're trying to get into fitness, but I love that you are. There's two things that work, and that's your protein supplement and creatine. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And they're cheap.
I've done
That's
that
it.
deep dive as well, and that is the same
Yep.
answer I came up with.
Everything else, other than that, if it works, it isn't legal. So that's all you need to know about supplements.
Yeah, I was going to say other things do work. They're just you're just bending some lines. That's all.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Dr. Mike is pushing me further and further towards GLP-1 agonist. Max, tell me no.
Why would I tell you?
Why?
No?
Yeah. Just because he makes them sound so great.
They're-
And I'm
they're-
There's
hungry.
pros and
They're good
cons.
drugs.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, they do a
Yeah.
good job. I had a talk with my dad's a retired physician. I talked with him about. He was asking me about these, and he's like, "Well, the GLP-1s, the Manjaros, the Wegovys, the
Zepbound is like
Ozempics.
the number one for weight loss, I think, right now.
yeah, so like, I've heard others say, like, well, but what about, if you stop taking it and you go back, to where you were in your weight, etc., and isn't it better to do diet and lifestyle changes? And like the answer I give them is like, well, yeah, but a lot of people there's a variety of reasons where that doesn't become realistic for them. Whether I lost, I think when I was at my heaviest in high school to the time that I was my lightest, I lost over 100 pounds. And I had to every single day count every calorie. I had to work out almost 6-7 times a week. Like I had to do this insane regimen that I got to do because I was a late teenager in my 20s.
Sure.
That that I had a lot of free time. And so that's not realistic for everybody, especially if you have a family or you live in an area where you don't have a lot of nutritious food, like you live in a food desert and all these sort of things. So these medications, they're not perfect, but if they help people in the end, cool, I'm all for it. And they seem to
Absolutely.
decrease other things like,
I know-
cardiovascular risk, etc.
I know people that have done the GLP-1s, and it's partly because they have other medications that one of the side effects of those medications is weight gain. And so to combat that, they're doing the GLP-1s because it's like no matter how much they work out, they're still going to gain weight because of these other medications.
These are still prescription medications, though, right?
Which?
Yeah, but
I think all of them, aren't they still?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
there's
the GLP,
you can
the
get them.
GLP-1s, you're
yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are definitely a lot of now clinics popping up that'll prescribe them, and who knows how rigid those things are. Horace says, at one summer I cut out all junk food and popped and was more active. Only lost 5 pounds, so I was pretty fed up. So I know that experience well. I think one of the interesting things that was I got correct in my earlier days, and then I think is now becoming more mainstream. Brandon, you have probably more fitness insight than I do, but correct me if this isn't your understanding too. When I was younger and I was trying to lose this weight, now, yeah, granted, I was like 18, 19, and I started doing this. I get it is a little bit different, but I just thought, I don't think I'm going to ever lose this weight because I had done stuff like Horace said. I just didn't have any soda, or I didn't eat candy or whatever. And then I was like, I'm just going to work out, and I guess I'm already big. So let me just become a really big, muscular, in-shape fat guy. That was my actual thinking. And so I lifted a lot of weights. Now, I didn't know really what I was doing, but I stuck with it. I stuck with it for, I don't know, 6 months, and I would do some cardio, but I mostly did weights, not lifting very heavy, mind you, just really didn't know. And it started dropping weight off, which was crazy to me. Fast forward to like now, this is 2 decades later, and the research seems to back that strength training, or at least muscle focused like training, is probably better for weight loss than cardio. Cardio will drop some weight, yes, but man, is it hard to equal out all the calories you burn after you go to the gym, shred your muscles, and then have to rebuild them, therefore using up energy that's stored in your body. Magritte points out one of the downsides of the GLP-1 medications, and this is a definite thing, is muscle mass loss. Partly, I think, I don't know all the biochemistry behind it, but I believe you just don't, because you're not eating a lot. So you're not going to have...
I think it's probably due to the early satiation from eating, and then people just aren't getting the amount of calories in that they need to
Yeah, the way that the way that I understand it is that it slows your gastrointestinal emptying by like 80% or some ridiculous number. It like slows it way down, so you just don't get hungry. Your appetite just stays. It's a big time appetite suppressant. But I guess that Zepbound is also, I think it's a G1P agonist as well. It's a dual agonist.
Maybe.
And that's supposed to deal with like cravings, I guess, too.
So I won't say I have all the biochemistry down, and they were not.
But yeah, no,
a thing
for
in
sure.
medical
I think
school.
the number one thing that people get wrong when they like go to start losing weight is they just think like, oh, I have to do a billion hours of cardio. I did it too. I did when I first started going to the gym. It was like I'm gonna hop on the bike or I'm gonna get on the treadmill. I'm just gonna go, and that is not only now if it works for you, great. Like if it's something that you enjoy, great. But it's not just that it is difficult because of the amount of time, but it's difficult mentally because it's just so freaking boring.
Well, yeah.
Mind numbing. Unless you love it. If you're
that's
like,
why
I love
If you love
running,
it, great, yeah.
I can't do cardio for that reason. Like just pure
Well,
cardio, I've never been able to because I'm like I you'll never find me like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go out for a run. Like fuck no, like that is so boring.
Yep, and that's so I think the number one.
Do it.
Yeah, the number one mistake people make is they feel like they have to do a thing like they've been told. And again, I've made literally every mistake you can possibly make in like fitness stuff. So I'm not. This has been there, done that. Is doing things that like, oh, this is the way you have to do it because X influencer told me that I had
worked
to.
for me.
Exactly.
Yep.
But we are all
Different.
actually special little snowflakes, and you got to find like the activity that works for you. Like cardio wise, I really like hitting up like I want to say boxing, but like I'm not like actual sparring. Like hitting the heavy bag, I like that a lot. Like that actually is
it's a good cardio,
entertaining for me.
I'll box you.
cardio.
Yeah, or I do have I have a little walking pad here, and I will like pop on like FF14 and do something like a boring like daily or whatever, and be on my little walking pad. Like it's getting it in the way that you can. Like that's the number one thing for your cardio stuff is something that's actually like entertaining for you.
Get a dog.
And then you gotta track your calories. Like that's you can try to get around it all you want. It just you're never gonna beat thermodynamics. Like calories in, calories out. Like it's not as simple as a lot of people make it sound because of the way your body adjusts when you start reducing your calorie intake, the way that it like naturally kind of reduces the activity that you do, like you fidget less, things like that. So you burn fewer
Draineth
calories.
points out like a couple things here in chat, like Judas, glad the Ozempic is working. Like some people, they can't tolerate it, but I'm glad it's working. It does help a lot of folks with those
I've
problems.
seen
so
a lot
that's
of weird
just
side effects
bonus.
from like Ozempic though. Like really bizarre side effects.
And there's stuff we probably
yeah.
don't know about, like that, you know, realistically. But like Dranis says, get a Peloton, and you know that's worked for a lot of people. I think because there's a social aspect to it, and you're like kind of held accountable, etc. Especially if you enjoy it. Like some people love spin classes, and if that's like your jam, then that might be the thing for you. Yeah. Horror says used to dance casually for exercise, play a lot of DDR, which that's I believe a fair amount of cardiovascular workout.
Yeah, that'll kick your ass.
Yeah, definitely. And like, you know, my favorite is weightlifting, but I do try to maintain some cardio, at least in the winter fall season, with like a game of hockey a week that I play. Just so I'm not just purely always strength training. And you know, that mix has always been helpful to me to like maintain my weight and all those sort of things. But it's difficult. These medications, if they help some folks achieve some of those goals and like knock down some of those chronic medical problems like diabetes and those things,
absolutely.
like it's hard for me to weigh against them entirely. I'll say that they have caveats. They're going to have those side effects. There's things we probably don't know yet, and etc. There's no perfect pill, but they get a lot of they're maligned by a lot of people as like this sort of cheating route, and
that's
I call
so
bullshit
ridiculous.
on that.
Yeah. It's like, would you rather have somebody quote unquote cheating, or would you rather have somebody like experiencing massive health issues related to that? Like, why would you ever?
Correct.
Like, it's so dumb. It's and I feel like that's kind of a generational thing. I've usually heard older people refer to it as cheating. I haven't heard.
Brandon, you've always wanted to talk about a subject of like how like gym culture, right? That's almost a derivative of gym culture. Like going to a gym, you can have this sort of feeling, especially if you're not somebody who goes to a gym. It's intimidating. You see all
Absolutely.
these beautiful people, and you don't realize how hard like they work at blah blah blah. But they're not always the most welcoming places, and you can get made fun of, or if not openly. Somebody's taking your stupid video and trying to make content out of it while you're learning this thing, and there's like almost the same mentality that beats down people who are taking a medication which is helping them. You know what I mean?
Right. And that is, I will say, the gym culture thing, I think that a lot of the like video taking, like making fun, I've always seen that with like well, if I'm being super honest, it's mostly dudes, and it's mostly like younger dudes who are like that kind of toxic asshole in the gym. And there's no excuse for that, but they are like very much the minority. In most cases, most every gym I've ever been in, people are happy that people are in there. Like they're happy that other people are getting involved, and the majority of people are going to be super duper nice to you. I know it's intimidating, like for sure. Like I've been there too.
Well, I was going to say too, the reality is like most people in the gym are like super happy to see other people in the gym, like doing their thing and working on their health. Like that's and especially if you want a place where you're going to feel like super comfortable so quickly, a strength training gym, one that specializes in that, you will, there is not a more positive group of people in the gym world, I think, than a pure, like a strength gym.
The scariest looking dudes in the gym are often the nicest ones, honestly. The ones that are tatted up, 400 pounds of muscle. Like they're usually the chillest, happiest dudes in there.
The more Viking they look.
You're just saying that because you're scared of them, Brandon.
Yeah.
Well, and I have a crush on them, so I'm hoping that they see this. That's
Everybody wants to give them nice little kisses. Yeah. I will one up you. I think one thing more intimidating than going to the gym is going to a martial arts gym where I'm a coach at, and I know a lot about that. Because I could tell you, working with kids and adults, it's like it's more of like a thing of like, not only are you gonna get a workout and you're gonna be tired, but there's also that level of like, I'm gonna legit get my ass kicked. And
well, yeah,
the whole point of it is like to make it inviting and opening to where like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to show you how to do that. And you're going to train, but you're going to train hard, and you're going to feel what it's like to feel those moves and be in those type of environments where it does suck. It is, walls closing and claustrophobic, and you're going to have to deal with it because that's the part of the game. So I think a lot of it is to be fun and inviting, but also let them know that like, you're going to have to put work in, because this is the most true, form of oneself, as they say.
Yeah.
I hate to be so fucking Joe Rogan about this, but
Yeah, seriously, dude, easy. I'm gonna send you a dream catcher to put up behind you.
There's a lot of truth to that, though. Like, I almost quit jujitsu.
No,
like,
for sure.
My first week because of that, and like, there is an element, and like, it also depends on what academy you go to and like the culture there.
Reputable schools.
Like, I went in and it was like I got my ass handed to me for like 2 straight days, and I was like, all right, cool, bro, I get it. Like, you're a black belt, like, you want to show me something instead of just kicking my ass like this whole time. Like,
well, that just sounds like you went to a shitty school.
And then but then like, also my stubborn ass was like, fuck this, I'm gonna learn something and I'm gonna end up choking him. I never did, like, I never choked him, but I learned some shit along the way, right? And then I was there for like 10 years and then became a coach and was like teaching there, and then drug Sean in.
Yep. I still don't love the idea of like a black belt abusing a new person, though. That feels wrong. Maybe that's just me not being. We are.
I'm gonna grab some more coffee where it adds, by the way.
That.
What's that?
So Corbin's not denying that's not a shitty thing to do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
No, I'm not. Like, it's terrible. Like, but the culture, the culture of that gym changed because.
Oh, good.
At the time, it was a very small fight gym, so it's like, okay, like.
They want to weed out the tough guys, and if you're tough enough, then we'll get you some fights. See if you can hang.
To like compound on top of that is anytime that you're having to like demonstrate a skill in front of people, that's also like another mental challenge you have to overcome. So you're not just, and especially for dudes, when it's something where it's it's a masculine thing, it's like fighting, combat, that kind of thing. that's yet another challenge on you. And that's societal stuff, obviously, that puts that on you. But you're demonstrating a skill that is like tied to your masculinity. Just more pressure put upon you.
Yeah.
Is that how it was with like professional wrestling?
It's still got
To a
25
degree, yeah. I
seconds.
mean, there were certainly like
I can
guys
see
who took
that.
advantage of you. Like,
Oh yeah.
Like took advantage of you, or like just
Oh,
took
yeah,
advantage
like,
of you being
How
like
they take advantage
ew.
of you?
however you
Tell
want
me
it to
more.
mean. But
Like,
How
Compete
how
for-
did your butthole feel after the first week?
sore, but mostly from falling on the mat.
Okay.
Not exclusively, but mostly from that.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're
We're
back.
talking about.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Well, we're talking about. I was like, well, it seems like you're like the person who's training you is super toxic, Corbin. And he said, yeah, like the culture has changed of that gym. It's not like that anymore. And then I was talking about how it's also tough when you're like demonstrating a skill in front of people, especially as like if that skill is tied to your masculinity. Like it's a fight gym, so you're fighting. That's a
Sure.
societally ties into your masculinity, so it's something else that like puts pressure on you. And Corbin was asking if it was kind of like that with pro wrestling, and yeah, but also it was like, I don't know, it was more collaborative, because if you actually just start like beating somebody up in like the match sucks, and then you both look
Sure.
really bad.
Sure.
Whereas like in an actual fight, you're trying to dominate, you're trying to be as be as over on your opponent as you can be. Whereas in wrestling, you're trying to make it look like this struggle dramatic contest.
What-
Adversarial,
are you
but it's
implying that
you're
it's not
actually
real?
working together.
Did you just tell us that wrestling's not real, Brandon?
I hate
Oh,
to
shit.
pull the curtain back. I hate to
What?
I hate to be the
Break
one to
kayfabe,
tell you
brother.
this. Yeah.
You know,
Well,
one
it's
other thing
actually
you
what it
pointed-
is. These are the lies that I tell myself for why I failed.
Oh,
That and my body falling
now I'm
apart,
sad.
which is a direct cause or directly linked to the fact that I didn't take care of myself when I was younger. It all comes back, brother. It all comes back.
Come back full
I like
circle.
the use of my face by somebody else. That's kind of weird. I'm used to being the one using it.
I kind of like it. I kind of like that he is John Travoltaing you, and he's taking your face right off,
A
brother.
little bit.
Has that be?
Well, I thought wrestling for me got better as I learned it was like more theater than anything. So
That's a lot of face,
Big
SML.
face. That's a big face.
Someone explained to me that professional wrestling is
Wait, what
just
just
a male
happened?
soap
Something
opera,
just
and I
happened.
was like, okay.
Wait, hold on. We got biddies. We got biddies for the first time ever.
Wait, what?
SML
Thanks,
podcast
SML.
gave some biddies. That's why his head is huge.
Oh.
Thank
That's
you,
why his
sir.
head's so big.
I kind of forgot
That's why
those
his
were a
head-
thing on here.
Wait, we
Give
get
biddies
wait.
to a big head? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's the number one biddy donator at the top.
Because
Oh,
of the
yeah.
face.
Oh,
SML,
yeah.
hell yeah,
Bits
man.
on bits on bits.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. We will,
Thank you for all that face, SML.
Yes.
It's a lot.
We want
Yeah,
more of that
no.
face.
Can we pin that? Can we?
Yeah.
Five, you out there? Oh, Mo, don't go. Oh, no. So my-
Why is Mo leaving?
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna
knows
counteract
he
Mo
can't
real quick.
leave. He can't leave. It's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead
can't
and
leave.
counteract Mo here.
Once
There
you're
we
here,
go. Thank you, Five.
there's no
Thanks for the
leaving.
pin. I appreciate the bits, man. That's very nice of you.
hell yeah, dude.
We
Hell
what did you give?
You can leave now, Mo. I just
Wow.
I forgot that I had a Prime sub to use.
That's a great
Oh,
idea,
nice.
SML.
Welcome,
That is a
Welcome.
fantastic idea.
Brandon, for doing. Oh, we got 40 more bits.
Oh,
What?
We
Holy
are
moly.
almost to $1, gentlemen. Almost to
SML,
$1.
you're
Appreciate
just
that.
bursting with bits.
Hey, we take them bits. Spread eagle cats all over the screens.
Oh God, yeah, that is.
Yes.
I can probably do
That's
that in
pretty
real life.
amazing. Yeah.
No kidding.
I think only Max can and Corbin can experience that.
Oh God.
What am I
my gosh.
experiencing?
Oh, SML, you're killing us. Just wait, SML, you. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Insane.
Jesus.
No, that was Colorado Southpaw.
That was Corbin.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought SML gifted a sub to Corbin, and I was so happy about it. What are you doing, Corbin?
Now some people just don't have to see the ads. Now whoever else
Very kind
is
of
in
you.
here just doesn't have to see them.
So
I can see me take myself to the bathroom.
congratulations
All
to
right.
M317, Lady Magritte, Horror Acolyte, the SML podcast, and of course the one and the only Draneth. you are now sub. Infinite money back. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
I think that it does
Right,
play
so
all
with
of
this
them.
economy.
We basically
Pays.
have just paid all of us like a couple of dollars. Like it's fine.
Well, thank you, Corbin, for giving money to Brandon.
That's
Kinda.
true.
I just want to make sure that we make it to where we have to start filing taxes to give Brandon something to do.
Yeah,
Brandon more work.
these three chuckleheads were too much of cowards to put their bank account information into Amazon or into Twitch here, but I was brave. But now I'm the only one who's linked to the account, so every dollar you donate goes directly to me. So thanks everybody. Thanks Corbin.
We're gonna
Appreciate
spread them
the
back on
feedback.
Twitch once we we have to hit that like little amount.
Hold on,
Yeah, sure,
Brandon.
that's
What's
what I
that
told him I was
account
gonna do.
number? What's that
Yeah.
account number, real quick?
We're
In
gonna take
routing
it from
number.
But that
Oh,
very
Durant
cool
has
of you,
access to
Corbin.
cats now.
Didn't have to do that. It's very nice of you.
I mean, I know I didn't have to, but
And we
Yeah,
all
but it was
we
nice to
all
learn.
maybe
benefit together.
geriatric wanted to not have to see the ads anymore. You
That's
know?
fair.
Geriatric gifted a sub to somebody last time, and I'm pretty sure he still doesn't have a sub.
Technically, we are now on a hype train for the next 3 minutes.
Oh my
we
god.
are.
Oh,
I'm intimidated by that. I don't.
fucking
I watch a
chugga.
lot of Twitch and I see it like hype trains, but I don't exactly know what they do or how they start. It's just when you get a couple subs. Is that
Yeah,
really
I
it?
guess. You know,
Stuff happens.
I personally like the SML's comment about not liking us enough to subscribe. See, that's the honesty I appreciate. I really do. Really
That's
do
the right
appreciate
attitude
that.
to have, actually.
And I'm a cheap bastard too, so like I get it. That's pretty incredible. So
I'm gonna go take some of this loot back now.
we do have some matching cats.
Who's got matching cats? We have cats.
SML and I, we've got
Yeah.
matching cats.
Both got baby kitties.
I got
What,
I like how
Hobbs
cat-centric
baby
this stream
kitty.
has become. As a person with cat allergies, I feel attacked.
Any money that comes into the stream goes directly into cats.
You're gonna have to
Disgusting.
suck that
Like
up, Brandon.
literally into cats. We feed our cats
Don't say
money.
literally. That's.
Nope, we feed it. Feed our cats money.
Oh, you feed them money? Excellent.
They're sustained on money purely,
Well, yeah.
especially Max's cats.
I don't know. Isn't yours have the injections and stuff that he needs
I
now?
was
Your
gonna
cat's
say.
not a cheap boy anymore.
Well, he's not cheap, but I don't feed him money.
Oh,
SML
I mean,
definitely
have you
feeds
tried?
money to cats. He has a lot of cats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so many.
Wait, how many cats does he have?
14. Right? Isn't it 14?
Oh my god,
I think I
dude.
remember that.
Oh, that is a lot of cats.
I would literally die as soon as I like broke the threshold of your house. Like that would be it
Or,
for me.
uh,
I would be...
Rand's gonna come visit.
Nope, that's it. I'm just gonna we're gonna be web friends. That's it. Sorry,
So
SML.
many cats, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
have-
disapprove, but
If
Yeah,
you donate
it's a lot
enough
of-
money, we'll send Brandon a cat.
No,
Oh,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Speaking
Sean,
of
there's
fun
our
cat
next, like,
stories, I
points.
got one.
Yeah.
points redemption is
I almost got
At least
chosen
that's
by the
enough.
cat distribution system the other day.
Oh,
Oh yeah?
There was a stray little. It was like a kitten. It was a little white kitten.
what
and-
a like kitten.
Yeah, and she was like as I was getting into my car to leave work, and she was like going between my legs and stuff. And I was like, I don't know what to do with you. I can't leave you here. Fortunately, another coworker who prefers cats decided to take her. So
Oh,
I
nice.
was saved.
You got
by,
out of it. We have
Yes.
our two cats are both delivered by the Universal Cat Distribution System. I wasn't trying to find cats, but now we have cats. And one of those cats, Hobbs, the tabby, had a fun moment today. Like I'm downstairs and the two cat there's like we have litter boxes everywhere. Just please use them all and like, you know, spread the love. So I'm down there and I'm like I'm cleaning them out, scooping them up, you know, litter box stuff. And I'm like, man, it smells like, and I can tell it's him. It smells like a bomb was dropped in here. It is gnarly.
Nuclear. You're like, oh,
But I
my
just
God.
scooped all the boxes, so I'm like, where is it?
Bury it,
And they
brother.
don't. They
Yeah.
usually like this is not a problem. But I was like, where is it? And I totally forgot. My like wife pushed. We have this like very deep box. Like you have to jump into the box, and only he will use that box. The other cat like is no, she's not going to use it. So she had pushed it under the stairs, thinking it was out of commission, but there was still a little bit of litter in it. And Hobbs, apparently for the past, I don't know, 2-3 months has been like, well, I'm making deposits where I make deposits. So like,
Jeez.
I'll say, no, it was just like
No, brother.
a bucket of Hobbs nuggets. Just,
Oh,
I was like, why would
that's-
you use this, dude? And then the couple of fresh ones on top, like a bunch of petrified.
Of course.
That's the
That is
content you're here
amazing.
for.
Like, thanks.
Oh wait, it gives me
I-
a hype chest. Do I open this? What do I do?
Yeah, I got a hype chest too.
Uh,
That's absolutely amazing. There was a time when I went
Sure.
and visit our buddy Dan, and he had his cat Bucky, and I remember that his litter box was very similar. I think that Dan just was not paying attention to it though, and just being Dan.
Yeah. Horror, I see why you'd say that, but you have to understand there's like 6 perfectly fine, regularly clean litter boxes down there. And this cat doesn't care about a lot. So I think he just was
Decorum,
like,
nothing.
it's there, I'm going to use it. I think it actually became a thing for him. He's like, I'm going to fill this. I don't care. I'm going to fill this thing up.
I mean,
a
I
jar
can,
of change, the cat
I
had
can
to fill
respect
it.
that.
I kind of can too. I mean,
So he didn't try and
Okay.
invest it; he was just hoarding it.
Yeah,
yep, just piles.
you gotta have
piles.
goals, man.
I would
You gotta have
appreciate
goals.
that.
Yeah, no, don't waste.
Yep.
Use all your resources, man. So
Mhm.
that was my...
Hobbs was an aspiring. He was an entrepreneur. His business plan wasn't the most successful, but you know what? He tried something. He took a risk, like Sean brought up earlier. I respect him
By the
for
way,
it.
as I was ranting, I realized that the Piddles Strong shirt was a thing, and I really appreciate that. I'm glad that Piddles is better now.
Who's Piddles?
Absolutely.
Piddles would be one of SML's cats that had a tumor removed.
Oh, Piddles.
Piddle Strong.
But
I
he's better
mean,
now. So
I haven't had to do that with Guinness. That's like one of the few things that he has not had.
Yeah, no, it's ugh, yeah. A couple of SML's cats are dickheads who would like to mark areas despite being fixed. So yeah, we have PPAT. Yep, you gotta do that sometimes. And weird that cats would be acting that way.
you know what prevents cats from peeing in your house would just be to throw them outside. That would prevent them from. Just put them in the trash, SML. I'm coming out as anti-cat. I don't like how pro-cat this stream has become. And
Well-
I think that we need an antagonist. So here we go.
There goes all of our followers. Thanks, Brandon.
Dang it, man!
They
Come
can't.
on.
They can't leave now. They've been forcibly subscribed. They can't leave.
Also, well, I mean, they can still leave, but
Aren't you wearing a cat shirt right now? You're a
Yeah,
cat
Brandon.
hypocrite.
I am a cat hypocrite.
Oh,
I just
you
don't like it
son
when
of a
everybody
bitch.
is too pro one thing. I don't like it. I go after my nice
Brandon's just a
coworkers. too.
contrarian.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you,
Max should
man.
appreciate this. I'm taking his role.
so
I
what we're
think it's
doing is
embarrassing.
when you get all cheesed up on Final Fantasy VII, we need to start like knocking that down.
Max
Because
does every time, so
you're
you can't
you're
hurt
too
me.
into something. I guess
can't hurt me.
right?
I'll think of a way.
We can
True
try.
neutral horror. That's the best alignment to be, my friend.
Yeah, I have both dogs and cats.
Oh, Corbett, you see
and
that?
have for many years.
So you have
They're
14
equal in
cats,
my
and
mind.
you're also like, and now I want a Maine Coon as well. All right,
Corbett, he wants a Maine Coon too. I know Corbin wants
Yeah.
one.
Big boys.
Or Acolyte is a true neutral. I believe that. I actually do believe
Corbin.
that.
No more.
The best alignment.
I will get a Maine
Corbin
Coon.
also wants.
Yeah.
Did you already say
I really-
raccoon? I just wasn't paying attention.
No, but I do really want one of those.
He really wants a raccoon. I
And
kind
a
of want a
raccoon.
possum.
If anybody wants to donate me a baby raccoon, I would gladly accept it. I will gift you free subs for like a year.
I'm just throwing out that raccoons are legal to keep in Wisconsin, according to a thing I saw online.
Oh,
Mm.
They are not legal in Colorado or Washington, which is very unfortunate.
Mm-mm.
But they were in Florida and Texas, of course.
Yeah, Florida doesn't shock me one little bit.
No. My girlfriend actually, one of her clients had 2 raccoons, or has 2 raccoons. And one day she's like, "You want to come over and play with them?" I was like, "Yes, absolutely."
yeah.
So I got to
I mean, they're
go
real
and
cute.
play with these 2 raccoons.
Yeah.
That's
And
Did you
damn
feed them
it.
grapes?
No, I fed them Fruit Loops and peach rings.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And it kept trying to like pull shit out of my pockets. It was pretty awesome. It kept like reaching down into my pocket, like especially my back pockets, and like trying to pull stuff out. And then it would like hide, like the peach rings like in my pockets. I was like, okay, like let's not, no, not that.
They have tiny hands, man. They got to use them somehow.
They're so rad. And it was
Don't
cool
give
too
them
because
cotton
like
candy unless you want a depressed raccoon. Yeah.
I've seen those videos. It's amazing.
Yeah. Poor little guys.
Disappears in the water and they're confused, like where'd it go? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like
I
they're
feel
just
I feel genuinely bad for them when they do that.
so rad. I want one so badly. And like a
Well, you
Newfoundland
have free
puppy,
will. You
so-
can get peach rings if you want them. They can't stop you from buying them.
I don't want peach rings. I want.
Oh, I smelled it.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, go get some peach rings, man.
Delicious.
Yeah,
We don't-
go bully a raccoon and steal its peach rings, SML. They always have them. They always have them.
They have to.
That's their primary
Sorry,
source
brother.
of food are peach rings.
This is the perfect time to
Wow.
go steal a raccoon's peach rings. It's midnight. They're out doing their things. You sneak into their house or hole, whatever it is that they have, and
Lure the raccoons and see if one of them has a package
take
of
their treasures.
drinks. Yeah, and then
Yeah, you can like
Thank the
teaching a
friendly
crow to go
raccoon.
fetch you things.
Yeah, you're probably larger than they are. I've seen some
Maybe.
big raccoons though, so I don't know. There was a
Only
monster
one
going
way-
across the street last night.
Only one way to find out.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There you go. Horror is solving problems. That is
peach rings.
you can
How
make that
stupid is
happen, which would be the best thing. Like just one
Yeah.
can delivered.
$25 expense to get some freaking peach rings to your
Yep.
house.
Just live in Colorado. I'm sure that happens pretty frequently.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
With what? The
Someone door dashing peach rings or some kind of random snack.
Like just a
Is
can of
DoorDash
peach
the-
rings.
Is DoorDash the biggest waste of money possible? I kind of feel like it is.
Yeah.
I don't ever use it. My girlfriend
Same.
does, and I'm like, why? Why?
It's
You're spending
so-
so much extra money on something.
Yeah.
Like
I'll go
Because
pick
the
it up.
companies have to charge more for the food itself because they're getting, dinged from DoorDash, like having to chip them part of the fee or whatever. It's such a money hole, dude.
Like there was one
I-
day here since we moved to Washington, and
Uh-huh.
so what she found out is like there are like restaurants that will do like these like faux pop up like independent restaurants on DoorDash, and so it's like Mark's like fried chicken or something, and it's really just Denny's selling their like food under the guise of some other like company.
Oh, right, yeah.
She had that happen to her. She spent like all this money on like chicken tenders one night, and she's like, "These were the worst chicken tenders ever," and they were just from Denny's.
Yep.
Oh,
She was
Yeah.
so mad, and I was like, "Well, I mean, yeah, that is pretty shady, but also like maybe don't use DoorDash. Just go pick it up, and then you would have known it was from Denny's."
oh
I
god.
forgot if it was a comedian or a meme or something, SML, but it was something to that effect where it was like, save money or, pay $25 to have a peasant bring me a burrito. It's the bougiest shit imaginable.
Yeah.
It's so much money.
Hey, Corbin, how were your Vegas chicken tenders?
Oh yeah.
At Vegas chicken tenders?
Yeah, when
Are you
you
talking
it was
about
just
his
you
chicken
and
salad
Vegas
sandwich?
at the Luxor.
Oh, the chicken salad
Oh,
sandwich I had
chicken
did
salad
not sit
sandwich.
well. Yeah, I was
was
like, wait,
gamey.
what chicken tenders?
I was going to say,
Um,
Vegas tendies sound amazing, dude.
No, like all the food that we ate there was great, except the like 3 a.m. chicken salad sandwich from like the hotel like
Yeah.
convenience store. That was
We
a
were
mistake.
gambling.
That was a big mistake. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
Dranith,
that was
I don't-
terrible.
I don't get it, Dranith, because you figure the meal is probably $10. You have like $5 or $6 worth of fees plus tip. Like it's like minimum $20 to get a meal from DoorDash. Like it's crazy.
I feel like it would physically hurt Five
Yeah.
to run those numbers and just realize how much you spend for that. But then again, hey, as
Change charge.
SML said, if you're paying for convenience and you're like, yep, I'm paying for convenience, like, okay, cool, I get it.
Well, right. Like I'm not saying like if you do it, but it's just oh man, it's
Oh god.
as a
that's
social experiment
adorable.
once, I seen a video game at a pawn shop that was slightly underpriced. So I posted an ad on Craigslist for the game for $20 more, got a response, so I down and bought the game. That's not a social
That's
experiment horror. That's
pretty
just smart
odd.
business, brother.
Yeah, I was like, that's just smart,
I think
dude.
it's
Like,
That's
well
in-person
done.
drop shipping.
You're like,
You just
I know that
made yourself a middleman, and everybody likes a middleman horror. So,
Really happy about that raccoon
Dude,
washing
that's
that
just,
egg.
that was pure capitalism. What are you talking
exactly.
about? That is like capitalism in its
That's
purest
America.
form.
I salute
Wait,
you, horror.
Five, if
That's
you weren't
amazing.
married, you would... I don't get it. I really want to get it. If you weren't married, you would
He
would-
Have a
would
raccoon?
do...
He would sell himself on Craigslist. I think that's
for
where
$20
it
more
was.
than he would get at a pawn shop.
Yeah.
Yes,
I get
Yeah.
it.
And
Got
hang
it.
out with
That makes
raccoons,
nailed,
apparently.
nailed it.
That's
If
it.
Five stood around outside a pawn shop wearing nothing but a sandwich board, he would get $20 more doing it on Craigslist. I'm pretty sure
There we
that's what
go.
he was saying. Five, that's what you're
Yeah.
saying, right? Oh,
I
Isabel,
think
I'm sorry.
that's
The
what he was
raccoon.
saying.
I just wanted to say I did point it out twice. SML,
Yeah.
I did. I enjoyed that. Corbin can't see the chat because he's locked in, and he would probably be the most raccoon-forward person.
Oh, Five's just very attracted to horror because of the money
Washing an
making.
egg
That makes
in
sense.
a bowl on
Oh
our
yeah, there we go.
back porch.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I get it.
amazing. Wait, that's your porch? Oh,
He's
that's
not my
even
type,
better.
Five, so he's all yours.
Even better. How do we... I need to get some raccoons here, man. I keep leaving food out because there's like a little nature area next to my townhouse, and I'm really hoping that I can find a raccoon. Like, I'm not even joking. I do leave food out in hopes.
That does
Are
not
they-
surprise me one bit.
Have you seen any up there?
Just some dead ones on the road.
Oh, well,
Which is
do
sad.
they have a balloon tied to them?
No, but that's a good idea. I should just keep some in my truck.
Yeah, you got to
Just
keep the
in
get
case.
well soon balloon.
Hey Brandon, can you find out why raccoons wash their food?
Absolutely, I can.
Old school fact checked. We'll find
We're
out.
going back to
I'm
the
gonna get
early
you an
streams,
answer
brother.
horror on that.
Oh my god, dude, I got to why do raccoons and it auto completed to wash their food.
It's because
Excellent.
It's listening. Yeah, I know. I'm not like
Bezos is listening to us.
SML has cameras on the back porch to watch the feral cats that hang out in the back. Like, do they become new cats really quickly? If Kelly Coco and Oreo right now as the regulars and some fat ass groundhogs. Excellent. Oh,
that's
Lady McGritt
way
used to
better.
have raccoons in her house.
yeah,
'cause
she's
she
stunting
did
on you,
wildlife
Corbin.
rescue.
Ooh. Jealous.
Living your dream, Corbin.
That's
okay,
the
let's
best.
go.
Actually, Dan at one point had raccoons in his house. He sent pictures of it. It was
Nice.
awesome. It like broke into his garage and was stealing their I think it was like cinnamon toast crunch or something. He walked out and this raccoon
yeah.
had busted into a box of it and was just like sitting there all fat, just eating cinnamon toast crunch.
Kind
Amazing.
of not mad at that.
Nope.
No,
nothing to
I
do
would
with
not be mad at that at all.
All right, we're gonna make another sword here.
First for her
Little
family.
upgrade?
Okay. So basically, a lot of cats. You have a lot of cats in your orbit, SML. A lot of cats. A lot of potential
Granted,
cats.
it's not
Word
just
probably
that
gets out.
it's not just that raccoons are civilized. They don't actually wash their food to clean it. Instead, they are enhancing their sense of touch by wetting their paws in the food. This is because raccoons have highly sensitive paws, and water increases the nerve responsiveness, allowing them to better feel the texture, shape, and size of the food.
Well, there you go. Look at that.
What? But
Neat.
they're just gonna eat it. Why
Well,
do they
you
need to?
They're like incredibly tactile. I think that's part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't fondle your pasta before you eat it?
I mean, I
It's
fondle
not
all of
eating
my
it
food
wrong.
before I eat it.
Correct, yeah.
And if you're not
It's not-
fondling your food, are you really trying to
What are
eat?
you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like Max
Are
is
you even
enjoying a
eating at that
subpar,
point?
yeah, a subpar dining experience every time that he eats.
I guess I'll paw my plate more before I eat it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll wet my hands and then grab my food and then eat it.
Attaboy.
out
Now
of
you're
the
Fondle
trash
your
can,
pasta,
so I
you,
feel
you
like a
tongue your
real
tuna.
gourmet.
easy on the tongue and tuna, man.
Well,
That
that's
can be
yeah.
Received.
Jumping
Maybe.
on from that subject, Lady Margaret worked for a park service and nature center in Orlando. I said jumping on. We became the place to take injured and orphan wildlife would temporarily house and take them to a rescue center. That's like a dream job. I bet it paid a lot.
Oh, absolutely. They always do. The ones where you're doing something good.
The
I did
SML
send.
is giving us like family trees for the cats and like the lore. Oh yeah, the
I'm gonna
shaky
need you
cat.
I'm gonna need you to build out a Game of Thrones style like family tree board for us, SML, so we can understand the lineage of your cats
I think so.
and
Yeah,
which
I
one
think
currently
that's
sits upon the throne.
correct.
Didn't
Oh,
pay
it
near
didn't
enough,
pay-
but loved the work. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's like every
Pretty
dream
standard.
job.
like a lot of non-profits. That it's just hard to make. It's hard to get paid well working on those kind of things, and it's necessary work.
Raccoon rescue
but-
money is just not where it was. You know,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
40 years ago
No-
before the boomers.
Not with the current
ruined it.
administration, it's not. That's right. We're
No,
getting
definitely
political.
not.
Yeah.
They're good for the environment, right?
Yeah. Oh, they're good for everything, brother.
They're amazing.
As long as you make over $500,000 a year, then it's great for you.
And it's just fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're gonna be okay, right? Right?
Well, all we need is
Right?
Corbin to just keep dropping more subs to us, and eventually we're going to get there.
just keep recycling the money.
Exactly, yeah. Just keep moving it around, brother. Just keep moving it around.
Just
All the
it's
Corbin
like free
Corbin
energy,
subs
but
to
it's
us,
just
and
money.
then we all sub back to Corbin. It's just a cycle. We just wash the money.
Uh-huh. Self-sustaining economy, like that episode of Always Sunny.
I mean, I guess
appreciate
this
the
could
offer,
turn into
SML.
a way to like launder money or something, right? Like
I
just
think
use a
that's
bunch
exactly
of money.
how it works.
with the subs
Don't
to
give
us.
our administration any ideas, all right,
I
Corbin?
mean, technically, it would be a way.
Nothing they probably haven't already figured out, man.
I know.
Seriously, I could think that would be one way. Like that'd be the weirdest way to launder money. Like if you had all this money from a nefarious purpose, and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to spread this all to subs from my friend's Twitch channel. But your friend, if it's like us, so you got like what 40 followers, and all of a sudden you're swimming in subs from like one guy, they're gonna probably catch on to that. It feels like there's a paper trail there.
Maybe. Also, you're giving, what, 70% of it to Amazon or whatever it is? So it's not the best
yeah.
way to launder money.
Yeah, I guess so.
What their
Yeah.
cut is.
Jeff
like laundering
Bezos is
your money
laundering
through a
the shit
Coinstar.
out of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we ought to go
Probably
back to the
fine.
drawing board. We're not the best criminals. But we're trying. We're enthusiastic.
And that counts for a lot.
It
does.
Absolutely, it does. Yeah.
Hey, we're finding new, unique, whimsical ways to be criminals, and I feel like that's gonna lead to less punishment.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
you know what? I feel like criminality is sort of an afterthought these days, so it's fine.
I mean,
It's sort of do whatever we want.
In the dealer
Well,
sim
West,
that
brother.
Horror's playing, he's losing about 30% by laundering the money. Yeah, so possibly
You're
not
paying
the best
for the
scheme, but
convenience.
yeah.
Maybe we can have somebody DoorDash us money.
I don't think unique's a command in our chat yet, SML. Was
Sorry.
that who were you getting on Aki about that? Was that what that was all about? I was in there briefly.
And we got some ads coming up, 30 seconds.
We don't have unique, but we do have. Yep, Max beat me to it.
Damn it. It's so funny.
My
It's
favorite
so
sounds.
dumb. So
It's
dumb.
so vile.
yeah.
Hey, we only need 4 more subs to hit our goal. Look at that.
Hey.
We just said that.
Oh,
Look at us go.
yeah.
Still very close.
Yeah.
I still think it's like ridiculous we have any, even though most of them are us.
I mean, no.
This is premium content that we're providing
We have
We are?
other people that have subs now.
for free.
That's
Whether
true.
they
That
wanted
is
them
true.
or not, they got them.
That's right. We actually, our channel got a sub to a channel I don't know if we've ever seen, but probably was something like I was watching somebody and they rated out. And for some reason we were in there at one point. I don't remember the name. I'll have to find it again. But I was like, oh, we have a sub to a channel. I've never heard of this channel. Okay. I'll go, once they're online, I'll just go stop by and just be like, hi, I guess we're a sub now. What do you do?
Yeah.
A
A few years ago. Oh, go ahead.
It has to have been one
do
that
it.
we got rated to.
You do it. You read.
Are you sure? I'm not good at reading. I'll do
I
my best,
want to
though.
hear your voice. I want to hear you
Okay.
read, buddy.
A few years ago. Oh God, ads just started. Damn it. We couldn't have timed that better if we tried. All right, Bezos, you have a sense of humor. That was pretty funny. I'll grant you that.
All right, we'll do a
I'm gonna do my
dramatic
best
reading of
Ben
that
Starr
SML
to read
afterwards.
that.
So that's how I just figured out that that's how you loot those crashed ships.
What'd you
But
do?
no. Like I didn't know
Yeah,
like what the purpose of them was, and
That's
Yeah,
a good
you
point,
should-
Horror. Half of our chat is subscribed now.
yep.
I guess
That means the other half of you are
Guess
stuck
you're
with
probably
ads.
right.
So
Well, I think the only
Sorry.
ones not subbed are Geriatric and Judas. I'm pretty sure. I think everybody else
Yeah,
is
what
subbed
the
now.
hell?
Yeah,
it's funny.
subs and turbo
You-
users. Yeah.
Well, either way, he'll save his dramatic reading for 30
Yeah.
seconds from now.
I gotta get the mic.
We're here for
what's
everybody.
what's he reading?
I'm gonna be
Chat.
reading SML's justification or reasoning behind having a exclamation point unique in their chat
Okay.
Yeah.
in a mere 15 seconds.
Oh, and
What
then
about
now
now?
Sean's
Uh-oh.
got another improv.
Oh shit.
All
Well,
right,
who
horror.
got it?
You get
Who
to
got
pick
it?
what
Who
do you,
sent it in?
what's
Horror.
the
Oh
Zoidberg.
yeah, horror.
Horror, you're so good at
Oh,
Zoidberg,
yes.
actually.
Oh.
You play
Oh,
right
okay,
into his
okay,
hands.
okay.
Okay, so what we got to come up with a scenario for Sean to Zoidberg
Oh,
here.
that actually, yeah, Sean, go ahead and steal it. Go ahead and read that message to Zoidberg. The one that
Which
begins
Gotta
with
put
a
his
few years
readers
ago.
on. Hold on. Make sure he's got his bifocals.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait, what message?
The one that
It's
begins
up.
with a few years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
The
Okay,
paragraph from SML.
on board. This is fantastic.
All right. All right.
Get your claws up, Sean.
Hey, hold on. Quit interrupting.
Wait, Sean, did you start yet? You doing
Hey.
it?
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, a few years ago, one of our guys, Chris, told us about the writer on the website that overused the word unique. Dr. Zoidberg is here to put choice in his sentence. So we started taking notes every time. It says like a right trap or description.
Come on, Sean,
That
keep
said-
it together. Keep it
That's
together.
right up, not right trap, Sean. What's a right trap?
My dyslexia got the best of me.
Well,
You're welcome.
yeah, well done.
I mean,
well done.
it's something. It's something. It's fine.
Yeah.
Good job, Sean. Good job.
Yeah.
Well done.
You're welcome.
That was amazing.
Super.
I had a college professor, SML, who actually someone used the term "very unique." I think, and it was an English class, and they used that in their writing, and came down on him hard because "very" is already overused, but then coupling it with a word that already means like exclusive,
Oh.
like it's already a thing that is. It's not a measure of
Sorry.
degrees.
That's for SML.
Oh no! Whoop whoop whoop! I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Yeah.
to step on it. Sorry, SML.
It's a very unique
amazing.
redundancy. It would make me angry too.
Right. Well, I didn't think about it at the
I get
time, but
what
yeah,
they
as soon as you
want.
think about it, it's like, oh yeah, unique's a binary. It either is or
Mhm.
isn't. There is no like variance there.
That's a
It's like
very
one of those,
thing to be upset about. Very weird thing to be
You-
upset
you
about.
shut your
Brandon.
mouth.
It definitely is. It's like those verbal, like I'll hear words that just sort of, they kind of grate my skin a little bit. And not that it's always fair, but when somebody says they're random or those sort of things, I'm like, no, you're not. And these little turns of phrase that we all use, but will just kind of grate my skin when I hear them.
This is
And
useful.
one of
Do
the
you have
other,
an
you know,
example?
what, you know what word I hate the most? Almost the most. There's
Yes. What is it?
embark.
Why?
Because in every single terrible graduation speech, that
Oh,
word comes up 40 times.
yeah.
Nice.
And it's just ugly. It sounds ugly. It's cacophonous. It's just it's a dull word, and it gets overused
Can cough on these
in
nuts.
all those times.
Oh, damn. Absolutely roasted. Ordinarily, Sean's D's nuts jokes kind of have nothing to do with what's happening.
Exactly,
That one
yeah.
was
that one was.
that was a
chef's
haymaker
kiss for
off
that
the
one.
top rope.
That was good. That was.
It really
fantastic.
was.
Well done,
I
Sean.
quit the show.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, here it is.
couldn't.
Here it is.
Sean's doing his wind up. He's ready to
Thank you,
go.
Lady McGrit. It is a
It's
good
like
word. It's one of my favorite
I saw
words.
the right hand down the pipe. I'm like, oh.
But I would disagree that
Slay.
embark is cacophonous. It doesn't. Cacophonous words aren't they supposed to?
It's two ugly syllables rammed together.
I disagree. I think you just hate graduation speeches, which is a totally fine opinion to have, by the way.
I've sat through so many of them.
And I think
have.
embark is just collateral damage to your hatred.
Find another word. There's got to be another word to embark.
Absolutely amazing, dude. Sean,
but how else do you say a journey is beginning?
that really popped my tits. That
Yeah, it was a good one.
I'm so happy.
Don't, you know what? If you're doing a graduate, don't say journey. Everybody says journey. Think of something different. Do something different. Everybody says the same thing. You thank your family. you're going on a journey, just like, you know, all these famous people. You include some dumb quote that is just a quote, and so it like fills space in your thing, and then everybody wants to go home. Make your speech 2 minutes long at a graduation, make it unique and memorable, and then walk out. Just do something better. Do better.
You have some very strong opinions about graduation speeches.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many graduations have you?
I've been to a
been
lot.
Also, Geriatric
lot.
didn't spoil anything about you that you didn't just reveal in that entire rant, by the way.
I know.
If you catch my drift. It was very
gonna
Larry
say-
David of you, Max.
I was gonna say I'm part. That is my superpower. We've discussed this.
Yes.
I think I'm part Zoidberg based on Sean's accent too.
True.
Zoidberg
Yes.
definitely lives in Brooklyn.
Adrana
boy.
suggests that you replace embark with gather your party and venture forth.
See, that'd
That's
be
not bad.
great. You would remember
Yeah.
that speech.
Excelsior.
Or it's dangerous to go alone. Take this and then throw a sword into the audience.
Can
I think
you
that would be a good way to
can you
spice up the-
discuss the importance of giving speeches at weddings and linking them to Star Wars
Okay, yeah.
references?
Thank you, Corbin. I'd love to. So, best speech I ever gave in my life. Thank you. Appreciate the lead-in. I had to give a speech at K-Cup's wedding. So I was one of the best men. And so I did not write the speech beforehand. This was many years ago now. Probably, what, 15-ish?
Wow.
So it's
Been a
gonna
while.
be, yeah, like
pale
13, 14. So I'm driving up. I have to drive like 35 minutes to this wedding. I have my wife with me. And I'm like, all right, I'm giving this speech. And she's like, did you write a speech? I was like, no, but I have an idea. And so...
No, not at all.
No, but I have an idea. I'm going to make it a memorable speech, and I'm going to get really liquored up before I give it. So whatever happens, happens, and we'll just have to deal with it. And so I knew that I wanted the main theme of the speech is to work in a bunch of nerdy references that would either embarrass or endear me to the bride and groom. The groom being one of my best friends, and
Yes,
bride
not
being
what
a
I was
good
looking
friend,
for.
but like, you
Just
know.
want to say I did get what I was looking for tonight.
Oh, good, good.
Congratulations.
This is the top cut array in the game right now, and they're about
Yep.
to patch it so you can't get it at this location.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Can you go
so
get
if
me one,
you're-
though, so I don't have to do that? Thanks.
I'll try. Or you could just do it. I mean,
I know.
it wasn't that hard.
I might actually this weekend. We'll see. But anyway, so I'm driving up and I'm like, all right, I need 3 terms from like Star Wars to like work into this, or 2 Star Wars and give me like 1 Lord of the Rings reference. And the first 2 was like, all right, I'm going to do Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, and then I don't truly remember what the Lord of the Rings reference was. That was like,
Balrog.
yeah. Was it Balrog?
Was it the Balrog? I think it might have been the Balrog.
Yeah,
actually.
because of the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Balrog.
Oh,
Did you ask
yeah,
Sean to
fair
do an
enough.
impression of Chewbacca for you in the middle of the speech? Pretty good.
That's a freebie.
Hey,
You're
nobody
gonna have to
paid
pay for
points.
that
Don't
later.
Okay, you can give it away once in a while. So we drove up, and I'm bouncing ideas off my wife, and like, all right, no, I think I got it. And they had a the bartender, like I was just chatting with him, and then I probably had like 4 or 5 whiskeys. I was like, I don't really get nervous speaking, but I want to have a lot of fun with this, and I was also like in my mid-20s, maybe later 20s, and so I was like, let's just do it. And so I did. I remember going up and giving the speech, and I cannot tell you what the speech exactly was. I know there's a video of it somewhere, isn't there? I think Brandon, you said
There
you had a
has to
video.
be.
Yeah, there was a video of it. I remember feeling probably what a stand-up comedian feels when you have a command of the room, but only like a third of the room, because like a third of the room really got my references and were losing their minds. The other third were, polite about it, and the third were just aghast. I was, calling his... I made sure that his wife was the Chewbacca, because I was like, you have to have your Chewbacca.
That's a bold
right?
choice.
Well, I was
Incredibly bold
I didn't.
choice.
I'm not going to say embark in the speech. So, like, his wife was Chewbacca, but you want your Chewbacca to stand by you. You want, Chewbacca's more than a yelling furball. Like he is Han Solo's like companion for life. You can just tell there's something special there. And then, sometimes though, when you get into a bind, you need to help a friend, and sometimes that's what happens between men and women. And you're in marriage, and when one of you gets in trouble, you need your Lando Calrissian, and she was his Lando in those.
Wait, she's his Lando and his Chewbacca?
Yes, I did. I used both of them.
I see.
It was something to this effect. I don't remember all of it. And then there was somewhere a Lord of the Rings reference. And then I remember a lot of applause. I don't think that's in my head. I think that actually happened.
The applause definitely happened.
Yeah, it was a great speech.
I love
great.
that. I love that
never giving
you
in.
literally gave the kind of story that you would then end with like, and everybody clapped. I was the best.
It did though. It was just what happened. Just what happened. Now the worst part though, I had to follow his brother who gave a very sweet speech. You know, as my brother, and he's getting married, and and I'm like, oh man, I got this dumb Star Wars reference. I'm gonna call his wife a Wookiee, and like I just have to follow that sweet thing. And if this doesn't land, it's gonna be so awkward. But we're just gonna do it.
Lady Magritte, I know that you only know us through the internet, but you are moving to live with your fiance in Wisconsin. Max is up there, so if you'd like to be called Chewbacca at your wedding, I think you could chip a couple bucks to him. He'll be happy to give you a speech.
I'll do it for a few drinks.
Yeah.
I could still call a bride Chewbacca. I'm not.
Yeah, he'd be happy to call you Chewbacca or Lando Calrissian, depending on
I'm not
whichever.
going to say
flavor.
embark though. It'll be every word.
He will not say that you're embarking on an adventure.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Gives great
on an
speeches,
adventure.
just don't have embark in it.
She gave us a sus face. I don't know. I think that means she's into it. I think that means that she's taking the idea on board, and she'll get back to you in 10 to 14 business days, Max.
There's a price, horror. There's always a price. I'd probably do it for the right retro game. But here's what I would do. I'd overuse it. So I would use it every third sentence.
Judas didn't get to go because his coworker's sister was having a baby shower, even though he had requested he'd requested off like 2 or more months in advance. He's still sour about it.
I would be sour about it too.
You missed a
can
really
call
good
him-
time, Judas. Really good time.
Maybe we can call him
Tales
Chewbacca.
of
He'll
it,
feel better.
almost 2 decades later.
You know what? Someone is here. We're gonna leave.
Go say hi.
You're under threat. You're under threat.
Hey, I don't need to go say hi.
Bye.
I got what I needed.
Give him a kiss.
Now we're out.
Maybe they just need a friend. Are you embarking on your journey back to your headquarters, Corbin?
Embarking on a
killing this
journey
Yeah.
back to my headquarters. Yes. that is
Excellent.
correct. It is going to be a perilous journey with a lot of obstacles along the way.
Gather your party
Can the-
before embarking / venturing forth, Corbin. Whichever one sounds better to you.
The stream title has to be Cacophony's Nuts. That just has to be.
I
I
think,
hope you've
yeah.
already.
That was amazing. I'm really proud of Sean for that.
Sean's always
I
searching
didn't know
for
the
that
time
end.
for that. It was probably about 5 minutes ago, right? So hour 40-ish.
Oh, I clipped it.
Oh.
Don't worry. I clipped
You got that
it.
already? Okay.
It's small.
Yeah, that's definitely the short for this one.
Yep.
That-
Ball squad.
yeah.
Hashtag ball squad.
Yeah. By the way, Brandon, how does it feel to be like minimally viral at this moment? You had like actual hundreds of people commenting and liking you mansplaining women's bodies in video games.
Well, it was important for an expert on the subject matter to get that message across. So what was really happening is I didn't want any women to feel obligated to do it, because it's not their job to teach you about their bodies, Max. That's something you should learn on your own. You like
It
that?
is-
You like-
It's another
It is a
culpable
very,
moment.
very insightful thing for you to say, Brandon. I'm proud of you.
I thought so. Yeah.
Brandon's just giving me all these like audio clips that I can just build into a library that if I had to use them against him someday, I will.
No,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
that was a super woke one. What did they say?
Max
It's not
is
our
like-
job. It's not our job to educate you about this sort of thing.
You're getting well actually.
Max is like Batman. He's got his like contingency plan for all of us.
Oh shit! I'm getting
Wait,
well. Actually,
you kidding me? Yeah,
Oh.
schemes on schemes, bro.
Always be scheming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of the most fun things when I talk to my wife, like who has like more of an officey job. Like I always hear all like the drama going on in the office, and I just sit there thinking, I was like, here's how I would scheme against that. Here's how I would scheme against that.
Yep.
This sounds like a lot of fun, but it's not in no way part of my work. And so I think I'd be pretty good in a corporate job.
You do
I mean-
really well, I
It's
think.
schemy.
Yeah.
Except for the corporate speak, I can't handle it.
Per your
Office
previous
drama is
Keep
the
it minimal,
worst.
you'll be good. If
I
you
hate
keep it
office
minimal
drama.
and get stuff done, then people will like stop asking questions. It's fine.
Just make sure that you always have really simple computer problems that you can ask Sean about.
There's a worm coming.
There you
There's
go.
a worm coming. There's a worm
that's the
coming.
kind of drama we're here for.
I see that worm.
You want to see my eye turn red and twitch? Well, that's how you do it.
I do want to see it turn red in Twitch.
How long
Hey,
should I
Sean.
sit here? How long? How long?
Something dramatic. Get a good dramatic shot of the worm coming at you. Unless he comes
Oh,
from below. Where is it?
Yeah, what the
Oh,
hell?
There he goes. There it is.
Yeah. Not today, worm. Not today.
He's hungry.
He tried. He tried.
I would not. I say that after getting a business degree as well. Well, did they actually teach corporate speak in that? Is that a class you take? Like, get your synergy going and your action.
Corporate
I don't know any other
speak,
words.
not so much, but you do have to. What is it? It's like a business ethics course. They do go like a lot of that language is used in it for sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where they have
Yeah.
to use the word synergy all the time.
Well, just yeah.
You gonna deliver on this?
Fortunately, my office job doesn't really do that kind of stuff. Thank God.
Did you learn some
Yeah.
jargon though?
You just pick it up on the way. You know, fortunately.
I think you're required to, right?
I hope not,
To
because
some
if so,
degree.
I'm going to lose my job.
Like, there's definitely a language in medicine, obviously. You know, like we have our own terminology, etc. But it's all there to exactly describe what's going on, at least ideally.
Yeah, that's kind of the point, though.
My,
Is that, like,
my
it's the
favorite terms to use with patients when they're like, "Is that bad?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's not good." And I feel like that really sets a good, tone that
yeah,
I know
okay,
what I'm
that's-
talking about.
that's your favorite term to use with patients? Is it's not good?
I don't know. It's not good.
It's I'm figuring it out too. So fuck.
Well, that's the difference, though. That is language.
I'm
designed-
totally kidding for those out there. Like, that's
Yeah.
not really how I handle my patients. by the
Corbin's
way.
a great medical physician.
Yeah, make sure you disclaim, Corbin. You might get clipped otherwise.
Although I do like pointing out the obvious, like when patients show up and they're there for like, I don't know, like a sprained ankle or something, they come in, I'm like, as they're coming in, I'm like, your ankle's kind of swollen, right? And they're like, yeah, that's not here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Just making sure you knew it was swollen. Doing that to kids is like my favorite because they look at you like you're so dumb. And I don't know, it's funny to me, so I roll with it.
Best jokes, the ones that make you laugh, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not for them.
Those are the important ones.
Well, but the thing with like the medical language, not Corbin's, that doesn't look good, notwithstanding, is that it's like a precise language that's used particularly for the purpose. The thing that's annoying about corpo speak is that it feels like it's obscuring.
Well, I was gonna say it is. It's like
It's like deliberately
polite.
vague.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's polite and vague.
Yeah.
There's so much spice out here right now. What the-
Which is why it's
It's
so
like
annoying, because it's just every word you can throw in there without saying anything.
Yeah. Sean, what does
like you have
actualize
lawyer
your
training.
core assets mean?
Fucking
Big
Bino.
swig.
Sean's like, I'm out of here, whatever.
Well, you caught him and upset him mid-sip, so he had to angrily get through that.
No, I get it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
it's legit. Like, what bullshit can you think of next?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can think of a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing. I think every job has its own special language. Remember having to take a class on acronyms and terms used in the film video industry once? Oh, definitely.
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah,
Well, that
definitely.
makes sense, though.
Yeah.
But we're saying,
what we're saying, like,
some
what
are
makes
better
sense.
than others, is what we're saying.
Yeah, when it's
objectively.
language that's precise to the task, that makes a lot of sense. Where
Circus
that's-
language.
Circus language?
Obviously, yeah.
Oh,
I mean-
pro wrestling language.
Pro wrestling
Come on.
carny speak? Yeah, I mean, that's objectively better. It's just definitely better.
But
Yeah, and
also
business
something
speak is like non-committal, as you said, horror. That's the thing that
Yeah.
is so maddening.
something that I can't remember where I heard this, but like it actually like resonated with me pretty well. Like the true mark of you understanding a topic, though, is if you can explain it without using all that precise language. If you can like explain it in a simple manner to somebody,
Right.
that's like a great way to demonstrate that you actually like really understand something rather than just like regurgitating terms.
Sure.
Because
Yep.
you get that a lot with people who are like either kind of insecure or not super sure how to explain something. Whereas once you really have a mastery of it,
Oh my god. I think Lady McGrit's led the most interesting life by far in this chat.
I used
I
to
used
work
to
with a
work
deaf
with
clown.
a deaf clown. It was mind-bending to have a
Wait.
conversation with him sometimes.
What? Who puts those words together in that sentence? I had a job with a deaf clown. That's amazing, dude.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
How
So good.
did you have to like sign balloon animals at him? Like, how did you communicate with the deaf clown? What was the?
And was the deaf clown in character the whole time? Because that's just an extra angle.
Yeah. We used to have a sound clip of Christian calling Jared a carny piece of shit. Yeah. No, I remember that. I know where that came from, SML.
Long ago, back in the Mixer days, a friend and I used to be on Mixer, and he used to do this thing where he would jump on people's Mixer channels or whatever, and he would just find people gaming, and then he would just do nothing but wrestling speak to them. And it's funny because a lot of the people would not get what was going on, and certainly he would pick people that would probably not know what was going on, like find a hot tub chatting stream and just carny speak the whole time. But there was always people in chat that were getting a big kick out of it. It was actually pretty fun, and nothing he said was like malicious. It was just all gibberish, like wrestling gibberish.
That's amazing.
Did the hot tub streamers enjoy that, or?
They were usually perplexed by it, but we got a pretty big kick out of it. I mean, it's less creepy than most of the other people talking to them, to be honest.
Yeah, Horror. The true mark of effective communication is speaking to your audience so they can understand, whether that involves a less precise explanation or to be more. For sure. Yeah, obviously, it depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to people who are also like in the field, then you don't need to explain it in a simple manner. For sure. But I think that it's a demonstration of like your ability to, like how well you know a topic or how well you know a subject. If you can explain it to people who aren't in it in a way that they can understand.
Right.
I think that's kind of more my point there.
I should pride myself on explaining people's physiology or pathophysiology to them.
Hi, Lemmy.
In ways. Hey, Lemmy. Lemmy. Go,
you have a guest star, Max.
In ways that they can understand. Physiology being normal working, pathophysiology being body's broken.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of I think it's important, especially in my line of work, that patients know what's going on and can kind of explain their illness to other people. And that means they probably will know what's going on and actually take better reign of it. So
my concern with that is always when I do explain it and then I try and explain it to them like they're 5 and then they still stare at me confused and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know how to make this any more simple. Like maybe this is a me problem. I don't know, but
you do what you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max Horror brings up a good point. Sit them down for 2 hours with a DVD of Osmosis Jones and walk away, and then they'll understand what's going on in their bodies.
I don't remember.
Is that Will Smith, right? Horror?
No, it wasn't Will Smith.
No, he was the fish.
Chris Rock. It was Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, yeah.
Why I know that very readily, I don't know.
The random voice actor.
Not sure why.
Corbin's favorite movie, Osmosis Jones. He had that one ready to roll.
Dude. Okay. I feel bad about
one of the most interesting things in my medical career was like in residency when we worked at a part of your training was at a children's hospital to learn children's emergency, and one of the things that you come across is febrile seizures, fever-induced seizures, which is very common in younger years. It's terrifying because your kid has a seizure, they have a fever, and the thing about it is, I'm not saying every time, but most of the time it's actually benign. They may never have another one again. And so parents will rush their kids in and be like, hey, he had a seizure, and their temp's like 104, and then the kid's like smiling and playing, and you're like, hey, guess what? We have a whole video for this. And they would just wheel in this, like a substitute teacher day, just wheel in that TV.
Hell yeah, the big cart
and then they just pop in this little DVD, and it was just like, so your child had a febrile seizure, and it had a whole like 15-minute explainer of it, and it worked really well. I don't even think because it explained it super great, but like, wow, they have a whole video just for this situation. I feel better.
I really hope it also took you guys like 20 minutes to get it working every time you brought it in, just like when the
seriously
substitute teachers were there.
Ooh, good question, Lady McGrit. Lady McGrit asked Dr. Quiz.
Let's see if Sean and I can figure this out.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Dr. Quiz, do you know what malignant hyperthermia is?
We got this, Sean.
It was not.
So malignant is bad.
Yeah,
sure.
That's an item in League of Legends that makes your ultimate faster. So
that's what it is. Yeah.
Die really fast.
Hypothermia is when you're freezing, right?
You freeze really fast to death.
So hyperthermia. So it's like, is it like you're malignant, like you're like dangerously hot, like it's like your body is like overheating or something? Is that? Are we close?
I mean,
it's either that or the League of Legends.
No, you've got. I mean, you've got the general terminology.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. I mean, malignant, bad, hyperthermia, high temperature. Question is, what's causing it though?
Um,
Cold.
being too close to Jason Momoa.
It is a known cause.
Nothing gets me hotter.
Now, so
Is that the final answer?
Typically,
Is it is it an autoimmune disorder? What would it be?
no, not a bad guess out of the blue. Corbin, unless you want to take, do you want me to take?
Go for it.
All right. So
The only thing in PA school that we learned about it was like it's very often induced by like anesthesia. It's what
yeah,
you
so
often
it's
see.
it's typically a drug-induced condition.
Oh,
So malignant hyperthermia typically happens. It can happen with like old school forms of anesthesia, and very rarely with new school forms, where basically the anesthesia triggers the body's temperature sensor to like keep raising the temperature. And this is like temperatures of 105, 106, 107. Like it's crazy high and very bad for your brain. And so, but we worry about it also with certain medicines like antipsychotics or antidepressants, or mixing a bunch of those together can also induce this. And so you can get these super high temperatures and people who are completely wigged out, and it's super bad and dangerous when it happens. But it is, especially for the anesthesia, it's a very rare allergy. You typically see it when you mix a lot of stuff, but it is fortunately a rare bird. Yep, with the anesthesia, very rare.
Where did you come up with that, Lady McGree? If it's something you can talk about, obviously. If it's not something you want to talk about, don't divulge medical information. But I'm just curious you have it.
Oh no, it runs in families. It runs in families too.
Okay.
So like, sometimes a lot of times the anesthesiologist will ask you like, have you or a family member ever had an issue with anesthesia? And then they may paw further if you have. And yeah, so bummer to have, but they can work around it as long as they know.
So if you have to have a surgery, do you just stay awake? Are you just a badass like that? Just like cut it open, doc. Let's go.
Just get it done. Get in there.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. You have to. There's certain agents that are
What up, Ragged?
different. And what's up, Ragged?
What up,
How
Ragged?
you doing?
It's here. Hi, Greg. Oh, commercial
Well,
break.
come in. Oh,
Yeah, we've got 3 snoozes available, and
We're
we're
snoozing
at the 2-hour
We're
mark.
snoozing
Yeah, let's
that.
start snoozing. I had a dentist drill a tooth the other week with no anesthesia. Oh my god.
Dude,
You
I've
can't
had
do
most
local
of the-
anesthesia even. Does it happen with local anesthesia? It does.
Most
you
of
can
the
have-
fillings I've ever had have been without anesthesia.
Really? Oof.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't go to the dentist.
Seriously. You have all kinds of teeth.
Alright.
You don't need all of them.
I mean,
Ragged's
just need a
up
cou-
on the
just need a
ocean,
couple.
enjoying the sun.
Ragged just comes in here and brags about being out on the ocean. Just comes in here for a
Say
brief
brag.
ego stroke. Like, hey
It's on the
guys,
ocean.
I've spent all my
Ragged gets
week
to
on
go
the
to
ocean.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched some humpback whales from your little boat. That's awesome. I've never done that. I want to do that so bad. Lady McGree. Also, some people will metabolize local anesthetic very fast and have to be redosed or have different ones, etc. Sometimes the gingers among us may be more susceptible to that. I don't know if it's a Sean problem, but
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. There's a whole ass storm moving in. I was not paying attention.
oh, run away!
Oh, of course I die.
What's up, Goon? Oh yeah, you would.
Hooray!
Buddha for what?
Yeah,
Neon
Those,
Booty's here.
those gingers, man. They got those
Yeah, buddy.
superpowers, but they're kind of weird ones.
I have had a couple where like I'm like sewing up a lac or something on somebody, and it's like every 20 minutes I'm having to like add like lidocaine if it's like a big lac. I'm like, God, can you stop?
God, that's wild.
Can you
Fun
just
fact.
stop having the metabolism you have?
One thing you can use if you have a patient who cannot take local anesthetic, or let's say you run out of local anesthetic and you have other things, you can sometimes use injected Benadryl as a local anesthetic.
Yes, I did learn that because I had to chew some up one time, and I was like, hey, my mouth's numb. I was like, why is
Yeah.
it numb? And then I had to look into it. I was like, oh,
Lady
there
McGree,
is
if you
a
ask them,
local-
that might be an option for you.
I thought you were saying that you had to chew up the Benadryl to administer it to a patient, like Mama
Yeah,
Bird
so
style.
that's exactly what you do. You chew it up, and then you spit it into the wound,
then
and then you spit the rest into their mouth, like a bird.
Well, I thought you would chew it up and then spit it into a syringe and then you inject it that way.
What?
That's what?
Ragged,
Is this-
in my head, you're riding you're just like whimsically tolling around on whales, and there's like dolphins, and you're just in this magical paradise, and it's probably very lovely. You used to do moulage? Is it moulage makeup for mock disasters, and worked as a walking wounded actor in scenarios. It's always a relief when people catch my medic alert bracelet and know what it means. Oh yeah, I bet. It's like, get caught up in the disaster and realize, oh, there's an allergy that's pretty important here. Superpowers, nope. Got sick to hit State Fair because of sun exposure. Not sunburn, just heat and sun. Yeah, but...
Honestly, dude, that's totally valid.
Yeah, I get it.
It's been over 100 here for several
So
straight days,
many
and
dolphins.
Yeah.
Basically,
Killer whales
you know
are
what
dolphins,
Ragged
right?
is?
They're-
Ragged is in one of those posters that we saw
Yes.
everywhere in the 90s that always had like the dolphins and the fish, and it was like the side shot where you can see under the water and everything was mystical and magical. She's there right now.
Oh
You get them at
yeah.
the book fair.
She's like on the
Like
cover
on
of
on the Trapper Keepers.
Yeah,
what's that?
exactly.
With
Exactly.
like the
brand?
dolphins making a
Yep.
yin yang.
You're exactly picturing what I'm thinking.
What's that brand? It was like all the like girls had it. It was a brand of like Trapper Keeper.
Trapper Keeper. It's the
No, but
Trapper
there was like a-
Keeper was the brand, wasn't it?
No. There was like
Yeah.
it was a lady's name. Lisa Frank. There it is. Boom.
Only you would know that.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the
Brandon.
female representation on screen.
Oh, yeah, I
That's why we
forgot.
have
you know,
lady
you know
reviews,
more
so I have
about
backup.
the female struggle than anybody else here.
The ocean up here
Apparently.
is way different than your ocean. I mean, I feel like it's a shared ocean, but I get what you're saying, Ragged.
Wait, what
don't own that ocean.
What ocean is he on?
The northern oceans.
Which ones?
I'm guessing. What, Ragged? You're like Canadian Ocean? Is that where you're talking? Okay, you don't have to give us an exact GPS location here, but are we talking
The
Canadian
Nova
Ocean?
Scotian, if you will.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Oh boy, the lady that
I
had
was proud of that one. It wasn't
a horrible
cacophonies nuts,
company.
but it
Is
was
that
okay.
Lisa Frank? Is the lady with the horrible company? Nova Scotian. Yikes.
The lady that had a horrible company. Oh no!
Tons of
shit.
documentaries. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to look into it. Didn't realize the Trapper Keeper story gets
I was gonna
really
say,
dark.
how bad could it be?
Nothing is sacred in this world.
How many endangered animals did she kill to make her Trapper Keepers?
Apparently
Round
a
up
lot.
kittens to get the right shade of purple or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Those neon dyes. Where do you think
Yeah.
they came from?
He's the reason
Oh
that
my
we had
goodness.
like the huge push for protecting the whales in the 80s and 90s.
That's right. Well, could they just you splatter them onto a Trapper Keeper and they make the most beautiful patterns naturally?
I don't know if we can make a short out of that.
We can
We can
try
make we can make a shirt out of anything.
a short, but also a shirt.
Was not paying
Yeah,
attention. Oh god,
Oh God, run!
Run away! Run away!
I was busy
Pretty
reading the
close.
chat. Once you sort of learn how to deal with them, they're not as scary as they were. when
Oh,
they
I think
first
you're right,
appeared.
Dranith. Yeah. I can't remember how that worked, but yeah, I think you're right. Dolphins are like in the whale family. They're not fish. I thought earlier the
they're
killer
mammals.
whales are dolphins. They're in the same like grouping of type of whale.
Killer whales and orcas are part of the same like sub.
Oh yeah, yeah. Orcas and dolphins are the same
class
subset.
of
Yeah.
whales. Yeah, they're all part.
Because there's
of
the big ones like sperm whales, and then there's the other ones that are dolphins and killer whales. I can't remember what like,
Didn't
the
you do
difference
a whole show about dolphins, Brandon? What was...
There's no evidence of that.
There isn't. YouTube did not let anybody see that one, by the way. Not a single
They sure
person
didn't. There's
beyond us.
one view, and it was me.
I was like, I'm just going to take this down. I feel like it's just a liability now.
you took it
Lady
down?
Grit says they kept unicorns in cages and forced them to vomit neon and pastels. That
Oh,
is
that's
you
how
get
Lisa
those
Frank
colors.
did her,
Everybody
yeah.
knows that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well,
how
that's why
awful
they
the
were so
human rights
mad, like, in that
violations
movie.
were. Okay. Wow. I kind of have an interest now, Goon. I'm gonna have to check that out. Pacific Ocean, but more of a fishing industry. I mean, probably got really good seafood chowder. Like that's not all bad.
There you go.
But I've been to like Alaska. I've been to like Washington as well, like state here in the U.S. And like a rocky coast, etc. That's kind of my preferred. I really enjoy that.
You used to be Ragged Unicorn. You're such a girl, Ragged.
Come on out here to Washington and make that happen, Max.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I just got whacked by the fucking worm. You see that?
Yeah.
Like ran into me.
I know that was a little harsh. I'm sorry. I take it back. You're whatever you want to be. We're progressive. Saved it. Whew, that was close.
I mean,
there's going to be a collection of lost episodes of the SPS, with the dolphin episode being the Forerunner. Yeah. We got the original streams that we did before we
we'll get a Patreon going, and you have to be a patron to get that episode now.
It wasn't even that bad. Like the subject matter was a little much, but we covered it pretty sensitively.
Well, when you're trying to put it on YouTube and they're asking you, does this have this and this and this in it? I'm like, well, I mean,
we aim to please. Yes, it has all of that, YouTube.
It was like, yeah, you have to put this behind the like restricted thing. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then it was like, and we're never gonna show it to a single living soul. I was like, okay.
We don't want to kink shame anybody, even if it's dolphin related. That's
exactly. I think that's the thing we should do. We should just like hint at what this episode's about, because a lot of people who watch us now probably don't have any clue what it's about. I don't think horror was back there in those days.
Sure wasn't.
There are times that kink shaming is acceptable, and I feel like that's one of them.
That might be one of them, actually. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for the sake of the dolphin, sure. I wouldn't want to be Elisa Frank. Have that come out about me. So, dolphins are freaks.
Everybody knows that.
It wasn't the dolphin's fault, Dranith.
Well,
I mean, it kind of was, maybe. I don't know.
He was young and trying to make it. It wasn't his fault.
He just walked into an empty room with a black couch on it and didn't know.
You don't want to be a part of the Rainbow Gulag? That's a pretty good guild name, though.
It is a good game. It is a good guild name.
Yeah, the Rainbow Gulag. It just means that people who study dolphins are freakier. Yeah. Well, we're past the 2-hour mark here, fellas. Corbin, are you?
I'm just out here farming sand, man. We can
farming sand. Is this the?
This is end game content right here, man. This is end game content.
Mad.
This is what brings all the boys to the yard, right here. This is.
I said you were going to tease sandworms. In the title, you did not disappoint.
I have been doing that.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if I bail on my copter pretty high up. How that goes.
It just if it's going forward, it'll just go fly off and crash somewhere. It doesn't take damage as far as I know.
I did see a video of a guy that accidentally fell out in the deep desert. I saw that one. And it went way out, and he's like, oh my, and it was his friend stopped her too, which made it even
I saw
funnier.
the exact video. It was hilarious.
His buddy's like, wait, what did you do with my helicopter? Wait, what? Yeah, he was not happy about it.
Goon just watched Dune 2 and then is just loving the feel of the game tonight. It does. It does. It does have a different feel to it.
Did Dune 2 have less shooting sand in it? Goon, is that the difference?
There's definitely some shooting sand.
I
Spoiler
see.
Alert.
Yeah.
You still haven't seen it, have you, Brandon?
No.
The new
in
Dune
horror, you
movies
definitely
were amazing. They were so good.
They were very good. They were so
We've
solid.
talked about this. I've seen no Dune-related content ever. This is all that I know of Dune.
Good.
You've also seen no mobster movies either. It's so strange.
Okay,
well,
so
very poor Italian.
Brandon, you have some homework. You need to go start watching Mobland, the series. Yes, it's really good. It's got Tom Hardy and Pierce Brosnan in it. It's amazing.
You don't understand how annoying it was growing up with a family who that's all that they talk. Everything was so proud, how proud they were of being Italian, and it's you didn't do anything to earn that. Yeah, you just were born But it was 95% of the personality. It's I just don't care. Tell me something interesting about you. I like Goodfellas. Ugh.
Yeah, but Mobland is British, so it makes it way cooler. It's British.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah, it's not American stereotypical Italian mob nonsense.
Also, I missed that you said it had Pierce Brosnan in it, and hashtag DILF. Yeah, sign me right up.
And he's amazing in that show.
Lady McGrath
produced
says,
by Guy Ritchie too. If
documentary Jodorowsky's Dune. No, I have never heard of that. I'm interested. Or Acolyte also liked mob shows as a kid. Doesn't care for them anymore. I love them. I love Casino's one of my favorite movies. I watch it once a year.
Goodfellas.
Yeah. See, Judas is my brother, and he's the same. It was just super irritating.
Well,
it
it's
was,
because
like, the
your
best
family
fun
wasn't
ever.
talking about Final Fantasy VII, and that just made you
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh God, if they had been, I would hate it. Oh, thank God they liked mob movies instead. If my grandparents would have been like all hot to trot for anime, that would have been kind of cool. But also,
I'm sure.
Brandon, come sit down and watch some Inuyasha. Granny, Granny doesn't feel like watching you. Watch your Inuyasha.
Have you seen Tenchi Muyo?
That what's her name? What's the Riko? What's the girl's name?
Sure.
What's the I can't remember her name. The problematic one.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. The problematic one.
The hot one. There was
Well,
the
yeah,
hot
for
one,
sure.
problematic
Definite
ones.
crush,
Sorry about
but
the echo.
problematic
Yeah.
crush. We're audio looping? Uh-oh.
I got it. It was my fault. I brought up our window. I was starting to look for somebody to raid as
Next
we're
person
bringing it
buttons.
to a close here. So, all right, yeah, I got an idea. Yeah, go
I'm
away.
gonna go back out. I'm gonna go back out and trigger
Max, you've
on-
angered chat and they demand
I know,
blood.
sorry. Sorry.
Well, you know what you have to do?
Oh my gosh.
You have to kill Tony back there. It's the only way they'll be satisfied. Get him.
You know, here I just came up with a really good idea for Brandon. When the new Echo the Dolphin game comes out, Brandon has to play that on stream since he loves dolphins so much.
I
I don't know if he's going to show up. I don't know
I
if
have
he's
to play
going
it
to
on
show up,
stream and
but
try to control
Hobbs is
myself.
laying in the dog bed. I don't know if you can see him down there.
I don't think so on stream. They can't. There's like you can see like a bit of cat. There it is. You can see a little bit of cat.
Smidge a cat.
It's a dog
Yeah.
bed. He doesn't care.
Hobbs.
Speaking of cats, Guinness is like wandering around.
Yeah,
My
I'll
dog's
play
full
Echo the
of-
Dolphin and I'll try to control my urges the best I can, but no promises.
Should we just sit
Demand-
down in my solitary chair in this giant room?
Demand that Max repost the Dolphin episode.
It's nice, but I'm not. That could be one of our big goals. Like, spend enough points and we'll repost the dolphin episode.
Yeah.
We
What
have
was
to
wrong with
tease
the
it
original
enough to
Echo?
make it worthwhile.
That's got to be like 10,000
It's
points though. It has to
Hard
be
as shit.
No,
Oh,
like
okay.
a big community goal. Like people have to spend like 100,000 points collectively on our channel, and then we'll give you the dolphin episode.
Oh hell yeah!
What's it? A new Echo
It's like
game on
opening
the
the
way.
doors of
That's a good idea.
Entourage.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze the cats.
I was gonna say, I think we all tried to snooze them at the same time.
Yep.
So,
We're like, no.
all right, we'll
don't.
look
I
to
did
bring
it. I did it first.
Uh-oh.
we'll look to
Now,
bring things to an end there. I think, right? Brandon, you want to take
I
us
think
away?
so. I
Take
think
us away.
Corbin's in his
Hold on.
throne, and
Hold on. We'll go to my real throne. We'll go up
Okay,
there.
go to your
We'll
real
end it
throne.
there. So there's nice and scenic.
Okay,
very
100K
hard
would
and
be
very weird,
fairly
just like the way I
easy,
like
but
him,
we'll-
Dranith. My games, that is.
We'll figure out the goal. We do have to come up with we should come up with a community goal though. What it is.
Here we
Like
go.
Brandon playing a spooky game or something like that. It's a nice throne.
Yeah.
It's
My
gonna
little
happen one
sitting
day.
area. Or I can look out over my desert.
You're gonna make me
Landscape.
play Final Fantasy VII. You got to play a horror game. That's how it works.
Oh, I
Deal.
like this.
I'm on board.
We get to pick the horror game though.
Yeah.
good.
Crap. Come
Good
on,
point.
man. Be gentle.
We will
No.
not. Anywho, so, oh no, I tried to snooze him and it didn't go.
See, it kept saying something went wrong when I was trying to snooze it too. Maybe
It's
Corbin got it first.
We all did it at the same time. I don't know. I got the same error.
All right, close us out quick. Close us out quick. We'll try to spam
Oh
the
yeah,
ads.
sorry. Thank you everybody for coming by. And if you enjoyed the stream, please give us a follow. If you really enjoyed the stream, consider subscribing. Even though Corbin already subscribed to all of you, all of our VODs go up on our YouTube. That's at Save Point Society on YouTube. If you can like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications, all that. Oh, we're getting rated. Oh no, we're rating. I'm an idiot.
We're rating.
Yes. All the internet stuff.
Keep going.
Really
Keep
helps the
going. Keep
channel.
going.
Any
go,
of that
let's go.
engagement really helps the channel grow.
Writer
We're on
trap.
all the socials, the TikToks, the Instagrams, all that good stuff.
Cats, everybody have a good time. We're gonna go raid Zofar before those ads kick in and go show some love. Really cool retro streamer, been around for a while, and let's go pick up some spirits. Give him a follow.
love you.
We'll see ya.
Kisses,
Bye.
loves.
Hey guys,
Oh, we got
thanks.
the